Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. What is up, fellas?
Yeah, right.
What's up,
What's up, man? Hell yeah. Nick, you always start out the awesome. This energy is great, and then as it goes on, he's like take a couple hits here, a couple drinks there, and then by the end of the show, he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll see y'all later."
Peace, love, and hair grease. We gone, man. But it's been
yeah, it's been a minute. We've taken some time off, man. We had to. Well, look. In our defense, it was WrestleMania weekend last weekend. That was bro. Absolutely not. That was a busy time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, that's a lot going on.
Yeah, it was.
You know, and then the
Jose did.
I'm sure you guys will talk about it. But the selling of the WWE, you caught it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We'll get into that too.
Yeah. I did you go on? Did you go on with Jose, Nick? Or you?
I did for a bit.
Okay,
I passed out though, man. Like,
dude,
and then Sunday I had game. So
yeah, they ran pretty damn late. I know night one was definitely not over till after midnight, and night two I think went until about midnight. So it was busy, man. It was shit. A lot of matches. Night, it was. It's a long night. It was quite interesting. What I do like about it is they don't have to rush through matches as much. They can take their time a little bit. Yet somehow they still have fun time to do a short one here and there. So you're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, they call that the intermission fight.
There you go. Exactly. I was like, come on, man.
A bit of a break. You want to get some popcorn?
So
exactly.
Cody ain't that dude.
No, apparently not. Apparently Vince McMahon decided on Monday night to do some rewrites, and Brock Lesnar beats the fuck out of Cody. Go figure. Out of nowhere.
That's
okay.
Crazy.
And
yeah,
I mean, but to
according
be fair, man,
to some sources,
no, was they?
Cody has asked for his release.
Has he really?
Yikes.
Let me look up who it was.
I heard some.
Enough to ask for a release.
I know, right? I heard somebody, it was a big name that wanted his release. And if it's Cody, I'm gonna laugh. Cody came and went. He's like, "Fuck that! I'm coming. I'm leaving."
Well, man, I look at it like this, man. So everybody anticipated Cody being set up as the next. Sorry about my wings, guys.
That's all right. You're good, bro. You're good.
But everybody anticipated Cody being the next big thing, right?
Absolutely.
Coming back home, he's being set up to get that match and this, that, and the other. So of course it would have made perfect sense for him to do that, right? But no, you got to keep the interest going. You got to make it to where people stay tuned in, and what better way to do it than to cheat them the Bret Hart way?
Yeah, true. I really thought they were gonna have him go over on Roman. I really did, and the fact that they didn't absolutely blew my mind. I was shocked by that match. I gotta admit, for once they surprised me because it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go. I was like, God damn, that just didn't go that way. And and then after the events of Monday night, I'm like, well, I guess he ain't gonna have no rematch against Roman anytime soon either.
Not after getting beat like that.
No, and then of course that's
them though. They'll make it to where he comes back, kind of like Stone Cold did.
Yeah, probably. That's if he stays. Limping. That's if he stays around long enough, man. Because if he is the one that wants his release, then I don't know, man.
Man, he'd be so bags for a release right now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody except for a site called the Sports Entertainer going official for it. But
I know McIntyre is apparently his contract is coming up, and they're trying to get him to sign a new deal, and he won't sign a new deal. Yeah, and I don't know if it's because he wants more say in creative with him, and he also, of course, he wants more money. But you never know. He might just leave. If he leaves, he's going straight to AEW, dude. tell you right now. He's going straight to AEW.
I'm gonna go ahead and open this up because we're got a pretty good flow here, and
that's cool.
We wanted this to be a live hangout for everybody. So
sure, everyone wants to jump on.
In the chats, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link.
Just be careful. Yeah, careful where you put the link. That's all.
Yeah, definitely not Twitch. Jesus Christ.
Right. We don't want people coming in. Yeah, we don't want randos.
Dude, it was really bad.
Yeah, we had a rando come in, and
they had me off as like a border loving anti-Mexican dude. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get this off real quick.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Then another dude came in with a profile picture of his dinky.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was kind of interesting profile. Like you must be real proud to have that profile picture.
Man, what have you guys been up to since I've been out, man?
Dude, sometimes you got to learn these lessons the hard way. Years ago we learned, a certain person wasn't a good idea to bring on the show, and now we're learning maybe it's not a good idea to just invite randos because you get what you get, right?
Dude, I had no idea
shit, man!
No idea kidding. Anybody in the world would watch us on Twitch, man, and so like just Twitch randos, man.
People love
horrible.
Twitch. It is very, very popular, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be real careful.
Yeah, my son tells me all the time that there's some creepy fuckers on Twitch, so he's always telling us.
Yep. Got to be more careful.
He likes to watch a lot of gamer streams and stuff, and he'll be in the chats and stuff on Twitch, and he said people be talking some serious shit. He's like, they're creepy fuckers.
Call of Duty is wild. Yeah. These people are just wild in general, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a little too much for me, man. I was like, I was like, this messed up. I
talk about people being out of pocket,
right?
Yeah.
So no, I've had a great week this week. I've been enjoying. I got my Mythic Legions stuff in. I'm very happy. I got a figure that I've been after for years.
Ooh,
and his name is Romulus. Okay, they brought him back redid him for the All Stars 5.
Oh,
Mythic they just did. Yeah, Mythic Legions, right? He's been I've wanted this figure for a long time, but he's cost so much on the aftermarket.
Is that the gladiator-like one?
Yeah.
With the actual human face? Okay.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a human face. He's got like the gladiator helmet on. It's like the Roman helmet, with the the brush on the head. He's so badass though. I just like look cool, and I love that look. So I wanted him, and man, it finally get my hands on him. I'm like, I just can't. I got him up on the horse. I'm like, yeah, this is your horse, dude. You're stout. Yeah, it is. I'm like, oh man, this is my guy. I'm just having him up here, and it's like, when are you gonna put that shit away? I'm like, I don't know. It's like staring. Yeah, it's like I was like staring at him. I can't help it. Like but man, and then I got my cover girl, my G.I. Joe Classified cover girl in.
I really like that one.
She's a good figure. She really is. The pinless joints, man. The elbow, oh my god, the elbow's been like really crazy with the double joint and pin. Oh, what a great figure. Man, I'm telling you, dude. As much as I like to bust on Hasbro's ass about shit, I gotta tell you, man, when it comes to classifying, they're getting better, dude. They're getting better, man.
Every day.
Here's an interesting thing, because I bought some classifieds today, and I bought a McFarlane DC Multiverse figure.
Nice.
Which one?
Okay.
So I bought 2 Cobra Infantrymen.
Okay. Beautiful. Those are great figures. Oh my god, you got some really good ones. Yeah, you got good ones. Mm-hmm.
And I bought from, I guess, the newest wave of McFarlane, the Barry Allen Flash, where he's in black from the new like death metal spin-off.
Okay. All right, I've seen it. Yep.
So you know how well those Cobra soldiers are equipped, right?
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. Yeah, pretty good.
What figure costs more?
I would expect that you probably paid more for the Cobra infantry troopers. I mean, I would imagine it was at least 25. Really, I thought. Oh, they were they going for like $22.99 maybe.
$21.99. Where in the
Really?
damn Flash
Okay.
figure with
25.
McFarlane's trifling,
Okay.
no accessory having ass was $24.99.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
Well, look, I as much as I try to rag on Hasbro for their price increases that they've done, at least I will say this: when it comes to the G.I. Joe Classified series, their price increases make a little bit of sense because there's some figures that are there's a base price, and then there's like a mid level, like what they consider like a, I don't know, like a figure that's supposed to have a little more stuff with it,
I've been neglecting the chat.
The mid level figure, like around $35, and then there's like your big two set, with like Snake Eyes and the dog, and the wolf and Timber.
Yeah, I got that too, man.
Or like what's the name? Crocmaster and Fiona. That Crocmaster is one of the greatest figures I've ever seen in my life.
I haven't opened them yet.
Oh my God, Nick! Nick. When you open that figure, you open that up, you're gonna be, and you're gonna love Fiona too. Fiona's a great figure.
Yeah, it's built well
in her own right. Yeah, they did a good job because it moves just like you need it to move for a crocodile. Right? That's perfect. And then they have, and then there's that. Then there's another tier higher where there's like maybe two figures, and or like and then and then you have your crazy thing like the Serpentor, it's
and
like
Mindbender,
and Mindbender, right?
I got my Crocmaster for a deal. It's been open, obviously, but everything in box.
Okay,
$32.
That's actually a good deal. It's a good deal because I think
free shipping
$4.99.
Yeah, I've been seeing it for definitely like 45. Yeah, $44.99. I think the cheapest I saw was $42.99, but I think it was reduced when I saw it by a couple bucks. Just so, yeah, but it's a great figure. I'm thinking if I see it on the shelf again at Walmart, I might pick one up just to keep it in package. Just like I did my Snake Eyes, and they reduced them by a couple bucks, but and I don't know if they're still there or not, but
Wolf's got a good point, man. The animals in this line are fantastic.
They are. They're wonderful. Spirit with his eagle with Freedom.
Yep.
Was that the name of that eagle's great. It's got the two sets of wings.
A new Shipwreck would be dope. The moment
I can't wait for that.
Like, oh yeah, Shipwreck is gonna be fire.
Yeah,
and then I think Timber's cool too, man.
Yeah, Timber's great. They did a good job on Timber.
The white one.
I'm excited for like either Law and Order, and I'm excited for Mutt and Junkyard.
Yeah,
Mutt and Junkyard would be really fun.
More so than Mutt and Junkyard for me because I really enjoyed the movie back in the day.
Yeah, and they were cool, right? It was fun to still watch. I loved. He's like I don't know, man. Just let the dog do the work,
Yeah, man.
That is requested for you to show off the Falcons. Sir.
Oh man,
we'll do. Man. We'll do. You ain't gotta ask me twice. Not on this one. So.
Hot Toys?
Is the Hot Toys Falcon Captain America.
Oh my goodness.
Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Oh my gosh, look at
best figures I've ever owned. The wings alone are worth the price of admission.
Oh, the wings look insanely sick. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. It comes
I love it.
Damn. There, and
oh my god.
All the way.
That's beautiful, man.
It's crazy what you can do with this thing, man. If you really want him to fly and look like he's flying, that effect.
Oh yeah, the posing is nuts, man.
It's nuts. I've been waiting on this for 3 years. And here's a little backstory. Wolfie kind of knows about it already because he's in our chat. So I was waiting on this for 3 years, man. Ever since the show dropped, and I'm gonna take him off the stand here. Since the show dropped, been waiting on it, man. Oh man, it's finally coming. It's finally coming. I get my notice, cool. I get home on my lunch break, and I see the box on the porch, and it is crushed up in the corner.
Oh no! You're like, oh please no.
this can't be my figure. Not the thing I've been waiting 3 years on, man. And sure enough, it was. But Hot Toys took care of me, man. Sideshow took care of me. They had another one out to me as soon as they got the other one back. It's like they shipped it overnight, and I had it the next day. So it was really good. But it comes with a gang of accessories. Obviously, he has a shield, which could be mounted to his back. It comes with the wings, which again can be flexed in so many different ways. Like if you want to do that one part in that one episode where he turns them inward to be like a shield and bullets, you can do that. He comes with like the suit is limiting his range of motion, but it's fine because he didn't have a whole heck of a lot of range of motion to begin with as he had the suit on. But man, that head sculpt alone, bro, it
looks fantastic.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I have never been a fan of Sam Wilson as Captain America until I just seen this figure. That is
it's pretty badass.
Beautiful figure. Man.
Yeah, I'm impressed with that. I'll tell you, jeez, man.
And thank God for the payment plans.
Yeah. That's right. Hot Toys is up there, and they're pretty high, but they make good shit.
That's how I've been catching up on GI Joe's, brothers and sisters. It's called PayPal in full.
Hey, you know what? Hey, do it. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Man, you got a budget, man.
When you're on a budget, you use that budget the best way you can.
Yeah, I've got some Transformers that are in my pile of loot that'll be coming soon. I'm kind of waiting for one more. Oh, I bought some of them a while back. I bought an Ironhide. I think it's the Studio Series Ironhide from supposed to be like the '86 movie.
Yep.
And I wanted that. I was waiting for them to make an Ironhide that didn't like the one that was for the Legacy, Transformers Legacy. I didn't like the when it was in the van mode. The back of it, his big ass feet would stick out the back of and I just didn't like it. I hated it. It looked stupid.
Yeah, it was
so it just didn't
like it seemed like completely revamped now.
Yeah.
It looks good too.
This one looks like a miniature masterpiece to me. It looked really cool, and I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'll get this one. So I got that, and what else did I get? I think I've got I got the little miniature, the little Grimlock.
Oh, the New Age?
Yeah, no. No, it's not New Age. It's Hasbro. It's the Dinobots that are doing in the
the core
bots. That's it.
Yeah.
And they combine to form Volcanus, and that's what I'm getting them for, just to combine them, because I think I don't combine the other Dinobots that I have because those are it looks but this one I'll combine just because my daughter was laughing at me. She goes, if they combine, put them together. I said, no, they're Dinobots. They're not supposed to combine. She goes, well, obviously they do. They're making them combine. I was like, all right, I'll do it. And I think it's weird that they make Grimlock a leg.
Of a kid, man.
It is.
Yeah. Dude, I bought those Generation Toy Dinobots and never combined them. I just love the way I just love the way they look in robot mode.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to do that because it's like, come on, they're Dinobots. I'm supposed to do that, but but then this one has 6. And they created like a new Dinobot for it, I guess. He looks kind of cool. I think I don't think it's a female or not. It might be. I don't know.
Generation Toys are effect of somebody who
right.
Paddles.
Something like I don't know if it's Paddles. Is that what it is? Paddles? Is that what it is? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was like a nurse Dinobot.
That's pretty cool, actually. Not bad. That's a good. I mean, it's a match. It's creative. Come up with a cool idea, But I got one of the. I got the Grimlock one. That's in the pile of loot, and I can't remember what else I got in there. I think I think it's one of the cone heads. Which one was it? It's not. It wasn't like. It's not like Ramjet or Dirge. It's no. It's the
or what?
No. It's not.
Right?
It's the no. I saw that one, but that's not the one I got. I think they're calling it Sandstorm.
Oh yeah.
It's a select, I think. Yeah. And I just like it has the desert camo look to it. And I fucking love that look. So I was like, Oh man, that's a bad looking jet right there. Okay, I'll get that. So I got that, and
okay.
yeah. I think that's what it is, I'm trying. There's one more in there. I don't remember what the other one fucking is though.
Dude,
but
that's gonna be a nice little haul when it drops.
Yeah, it'll be nice. I'm waiting the one I'm waiting on to come in. The figure I'm waiting on to come in is something for Anna. I got it's the Luke Skywalker from the Mandalorian.
Oh, I can't wait to get mine from
Black Series or what?
It's Black Series, yeah, it's Black Series, and it's supposed to be in. It was supposed to be in last month. Now they're saying in April. We'll see if it comes in April.
They're just starting to drop. My homeboy got his just finally.
Okay.
Friday, so he just got his. They're coming in.
If that's the case, it'll probably be coming in as soon as it comes in. I'm gonna probably I'll ship it, and I got that for her just because she doesn't have like a Jedi like a Jedi Luke Skywalker. Like she doesn't have him in black, and
really?
in kind of his Jedi mode. No,
I'm a fan as she is.
That's what I said. I said, why didn't you ever get the Return of the Jedi? She said, I just missed out on it. I was like, oh girl, we gotta. I said we gotta do something for you here. So I saw the Mandalorian one and I asked her if she liked that one, and she's like, yeah, that looks great. And I said, okay. I said, believe that's it. And I told her, I said, this is like him remember when he goes ham and he kills all them fucking droids. She goes, yeah. I said, there you go. You'll like that.
That was killer. Hey,
it's a great scene.
I want to show you guys this wingspan. Like, if you guys know I'm a big guy, right?
Sure.
6'2". This thing is like shoulder past my shoulders. This is me.
Oh, look at that.
This thing is past my shoulders, bro.
It is a big wingspan. I mean, that's pretty badass.
It's pretty impressive, man.
It is. I just like how articulated the wings are. God damn, it's so cool, man.
It flexes in so many different spots.
Yeah.
Pieces it can flex in. Like these even open up more and go back.
That's cool, dude. I mean, if you're gonna do wings, that's how you should do them. Make them where they're articulated in a lot of different places, and yeah, it's because it's cool to be able to have them flex like bendable, like they're really bendable, and that's so awesome. Yeah, that's a dope figure, man. It looks really good. I like the colors too. I love the whole red, white, and blue shit going on. It's badass.
Yeah,
they do.
Man. It's a good deal, and the white is bright white, like it's not a
dingy
white.
It definitely is.
Which is always a blessing.
Anna always mocks me when I tell her because I love the whole red, white, and blue thing, and she's like, I always say I go, I must be patriotic. And she's like, no bullshit. She was your stupid high school colors. Yeah, that's true. It was.
She called you out on it, like, nah,
yeah,
you lying.
Yeah, she's like, get the fuck out of here, you, Mister Asshole, living your high school dreams. Get out of here.
Shout out to him. Hey, shout out to our wives for keeping us on the level, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. They definitely know how to keep us in our place.
Some more than others.
Yeah, this is true. I'll give you that for sure.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, dude.
Me, Nick. Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to show this thing off. Thanks, Wolf.
Oh no, man. Thank you for showing it off. I enjoyed getting a look at it. That's cool. It looks badass. I've only seen pictures of it. I haven't. That's the first time I've gotten to see it, like with somebody handling it. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes you can, when you see a figure and you see pictures, hey, look, that may could look good, but you don't get the whole story of it just by a picture.
Agreed.
It's cool to see somebody handling it and showing its movements and doing it. It to get a better idea how good it is. So
somebody did a new account.
A new count? A new Dracula?
A new account.
Oh, a new account. Oh, sorry. I thought somebody did a new account.
Who is that? Don't dox him. No, you ain't got dox.
Oh no, I ain't blocking nobody. Nah, that's probably Ricky.
Don't dox him.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, it's probably Ricky.
No, last night I went to the Rome Hatton project.
I saw y'all. I was in there
Rick Rammer.
I was like, you a nut. I'm like, Nick is.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
I did one a few weeks ago.
I think Ricky did say, like, who is that? And he was like, come on, dog. Nick Brammer, Rick Rammer. I was like, how do you not get? We know this is. Ricky funny. Ricky is hilarious.
Oh, I love that dude, man. Oh my god, he's a good
dude. He's solid guy.
He definitely is a good dude, man. We had such a good time when we were at Skullfest, man. It was so much fun. Hanging out with him.
And Baltimore,
oh man.
And Baltimore. Like I knew you guys had to leave earlier in the day, but Nick knows.
Yeah.
Like, we was out there clowning.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I wish I'd have stayed because I heard it got kind of fun later on in the night. So.
Yep. We had that spot, baby.
Yep.
Yeah,
that spot was on lock.
Yeah, I think
believe it or not, I'm actually going to be going back there to that spot. My daughters are in the national test tournament, and so
nice.
That hotel, that
cool.
TFCon that year is where we're going to be staying because the tournament is connected to that hotel.
Very cool. Very cool.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that hotel's badass. It's
spot still there.
It's like right next to the damn stadium, dude. That's really cool. Right next to Orioles on Camden Yards.
Yeah.
And the Ravens. The Ravens play right around the corner too.
Yeah, they do. They're real close. Yep. I can't remember what the name of the stadium is now because it's not PSI Net anymore. It's something else now. I don't know who else.
The Ravens play.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of their who's paying them to put their name on the stadium now, but always changes. So who knows?
never fails.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do when Lincoln Financial decides they don't want their name on the stadium. We always call it the Link. I don't know. We're gonna call it Eagle Stadium now.
Yeah, that's a good.
When a new sponsor comes in, it's like shit. What are we gonna call it now?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Probably go back to calling it the Vet.
Probably the new Vet, which is kind of a lot like the old Vet. It's got a shitty field and and it's got a jail cell and a courtroom in it. So we're good to go.
Yeah, I heard y'all got a dang on jail cell and a courtroom.
Oh, that's true. Hell yeah. Eagles fans, you gotta have that for Eagles fans. Some of them are gonna get into some fisticuffs for something because they're stupid.
That's crazy, man.
They want to beat somebody's ass or something,
With y'all boys.
I know, like they said last year was one of the best years they've had, where the fewest arrests.
Let's be honest here for a second. Everybody wants to talk about like Philly, fans and everything.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You know what we did to Bill Buckner?
I don't.
That man lived in fear for the rest of his life.
What happened?
Throw him around on the field like a rag doll or something?
No. He's the dude from the 86 World Series that let the fucking ball go through his legs and get him sick.
Wow. Yeah, okay. All right.
That man for the rest of the time that he was a Red Sox had to have fucking U.S. Marshals or some shit for protection.
Because fans just wanted to kill his ass, huh? Shit. And I mean, who I always felt bad for was the kicker for the Bills that missed that field goal against the Giants back in the day and for the Super Bowl. I always felt bad for him because, like, I was like, God, he just can't stand Buffalo after that. You gotta leave. You gotta leave town.
Yeah, you can. But can you even remember the name of that kicker?
I don't because I've.
Okay. How about Ray Finkel?
Is that his name?
Ray Finkel.
Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, it sounds
kick.
Yeah.
You know what? He was a major plot point in one of the most popular movies of the 90s.
Ace Ventura, right? Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, right? He was
Finkel is Einhorn is Finkel.
Yeah. He's the one that got turned into a lady and was like the chief of police. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Remember when everyone found out that she was really a dude, and everyone had made out with her and shit. They're all going.
Word, Wolfenstein knows. Laces out.
Laces out. God damn it! Everybody knows that. Oh my god, that's so much. That's so funny, dude.
Now, when it comes to sports movies, do you guys prefer like the dramas or the comedies?
Any Given Sunday is still one of the greatest football movies I've ever seen.
Any Given Sunday is really good. It's really good. I gotta admit it. I think the reason why it's good, I find it to be such a good, is because, like, there are places in this country to this day where high school football is legit hardcore. Like it is like there are towns in Texas and other Midwestern states where like their high school, everything centers around that high school football team. That is their fucking world. And it's
like Friday Night Lights and
right.
what's the other
What's it? Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues. Yeah. Varsity Blues.
Was so popular.
Exactly. And they were really some really hardcore programs out in the high school level that were like, I mean, and if you were a player on that team, you were a talented guy, and it was hardcore if you fucked up. You were gonna know about it. So it was a trip, man.
Football is life.
And
those guys now.
Yeah. And Any Given Sunday was a cool movie because that was the one where you're like, okay, this is the
that's how professional football was.
Yeah, professional football at that level, and it's like,
what's up?
I think I liked
a lot of cocaine. I mean, it was they took every story
they did
popular pieces of football and turned it into something, man.
Pretty much. Hey, what's up?
Lawrence Taylor, like, oh, I need this money.
Right.
I need to get this
all right, hold on, whoa.
What's up?
One, what's up, everybody?
How you doing, Bubba?
I don't know if y'all allowed to talk about Lawrence Taylor. You're not from New York. 3, what are we talking about?
No.
Any Given Sunday.
Not really. No. We're not bad mouthing Lawrence Taylor. We're just talking about that they used Lawrence Taylor's story.
Oh yeah,
kind of as a for right. But he's not. I mean, dude, listen to me. I'm never gonna badmouth Lawrence Taylor. He's a legend, man. Even though I know there's plenty of things you could pick on him for, but why?
Off the field behavior, Off the field behavior,
Sure, but you can't ever argue about the man's on the field work. He was an insane player.
But Any Given Sunday was one of my favorite.
That dude
was one of my favorite
anybody's player, anybody's team at any given time. He got.
I know. Believe me, he gives me shit about the Eagles all the time. I know. Yeah. I know.
I definitely know. I will still give the players that deserve their respect.
That is true.
No matter what team they're on. I might hate your fucking team, but I might hate you as a player, but I can still respect your.
Well, I'm the same way. I hate the Giants, but I can still call out,
well, y'all got
individual players.
Rivalry there. Like, we don't have.
Well, it's hard to have. Let me stop.
No, you're right. I was just about to say that Detroit hasn't won, like the Lions specifically, right? They haven't won enough games against a person
anybody
that have a rivalry like that. The Pistons are a little different because they had Boston Celtics, they had the Chicago Bulls, and for a minute I thought the San Antonio Spurs was about to become one, but that was short-lived. We split.
Well, brace yourself because I think that the Detroit Lions are going to get good. I really do.
He was talking about the Spurs. Brace yourself for them Spurs. They might get fucking Wembanyama.
We'll see.
I need to retire, bro.
I know, right? Oh, geezer.
What is that,
Wolfie? Hey, Wolf. What's up, brother?
Just go ahead and retire, man.
Yeah, he should. He should go.
And I want him to do it before his legacy gets even further and further tarnished.
Yeah, before it gets tarnished, right?
Talking about your boy?
Popovich.
Greg?
Yeah, I think he should retire.
It's harder for them to relate to these new players now.
Yeah,
I think you're right. I think there's something to that.
You know what I think would be like the storybook ending for Popovich?
What
if he went and he coached Duke?
Now, but I do think he would make a better college coach nowadays because he can get
you think so?
Set up on the foundation. Yeah, absolutely.
Imagine that shit.
Look at what he's done for all those Spurs players that have come through that organization.
Well, I'm telling you right now, the men's college basketball, man, our powerhouses. I think there's like a power vacuum right now because a lot of the traditional powerhouses. Their coaches are gone, so it's like
I just want to say something real quick. I don't know why the fuck I let Wolfie in here with that goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers hat, motherfucker.
It's not a Steelers hat.
Oh, it's not. What is it?
No, it's Penguins hat.
Oh, word.
Oh, that's just as bad. Fucking, they suck on fucking Penguins.
Yeah, they do
Listen,
this
though,
year.
but
You are correct, sir.
But to
Fucking
also
hate the
be
Penguins.
fair, listen,
He's also a Pirates fan, and they really suck.
No, I'm not. Don't you put that evil on me.
He's like, I ain't going nowhere there. So, and maybe EE can correct me if I'm wrong, but has Popovich ever taken a one and done player and turned him into something in the NBA? Hasn't he always had people who either spent 3 to 4 years in college or are great international players?
I mean, you have to look at those. We have to dissect those Spurs teams, man. You
That's
know,
what I'm looking at.
What I'm looking
it's
at
hard. He had. Don't get me wrong. He had great players on his team, so it's easier to coach because you got really good players. Not gonna take no, but the man is still a good. You still have to coach him.
He's a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah, no, of course.
Away from him, but I don't think.
But
like you said, coach in today's NBA.
Yeah.
So it's these. I think I hate sounding like that old cranky dude, but these kids got no respect.
Yeah.
They got no respect for themselves. Look at this fucking. Look.
DeMar DeRozan.
What's up, Wolfie?
Look at fucking what's his name? Morant just got himself in fucking trouble.
No, I get that. But that's not. He's not playing under Pop. I'm specifically talking about Pop.
I'm just talking about young players in general.
We've had that forever. That's
that's very true too. But I just feel like they're so. I don't know. You know me. I'm gonna blame social media for everything. There's a spotlight. There's an easier spotlight for them to fucking be dumbasses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's the best team in the league right now?
Media training. The Utah Jazz, the Denver Nuggets, still.
Denver Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got off to a really good start, didn't they?
The Boston motherfucking Celtics.
They number 2 in the West.
There.
In the East now, bro.
2 in the East.
They lost their spot. Number two in the East.
Yeah.
Who's number 1 in the East right now?
Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, that's
All
weird.
right.
I can't wait.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
they just won a chip a couple years ago.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, it does.
It's weird for them to be in the middle of the pack
for a lot.
Hold on.
Yeah.
For one, I can't hear Edie. Everybody talking over him, and
sorry.
he's low, and he's like low and far from his mic.
Let me turn up my mic. How about that? Is that
there
better?
you go. That's better.
All right.
No,
there we go.
What I was going to say about them is I think for a long time they were a shitty organization for a long time, and then now, and recently they've become a legit team and everything. I mean, they
won a championship 2 years ago.
Yeah. But I remember we used to laugh at them back in the day. Of course, clown organization.
They did make moves to try and be competitive, man. They had a team. There was what was it? It was like Sam Cassell, Glenn Robinson, and Vin Baker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Vin Baker was under 400 pounds.
Big dog, right, man.
Yo, that's something that they should have done on pay-per-view was Vin Baker versus Sean Kemp in a sumo match.
I forgot about it. I remember when Sean Kemp did pucker. Boy, he really did get big at one point.
Looking like a freaking freight train.
His man, now I remember somebody was like, "Good Lord, look at the ass on that guy." And I'm like, "What? Look at big old bouncy motherfucker." I was like, "Oh, y'all, I guess messed up, dude." I try to say his butt was bouncing.
He was bigger than Charles Barkley.
Yeah, so you asked the question, Wolfie. Who do you think's the best team in the league?
Well, no, I was legitimately asking. I really don't follow the NBA too closely.
Oh, you talking about standings wise? Yes, that Denver Nuggets.
But I think
get out the second round.
I think in the East, any 1 through 6 can make it out. The East.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, but the East is the East.
I think the scariest team in the first round is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's.
And they're playing the Knicks.
We're playing the Knicks, yeah.
Aren't they surprising? They're that's kind of a surprising team to me. I didn't expect that.
First time.
I don't know. I didn't expect it.
Over 50 wins since 1992 and 93 season.
That's amazing, dude.
Without LeBron being there.
Yeah, but I mean, I just
it was a foregone
Now,
conclusion.
here they went. They went even after LeBron. They went and put themselves a team together, man. And that's amazing to me. Good for them. I'm happy for them. That's good.
And another thing that you always got to look at, no matter where the hell they're at in the standings, the Golden State Warriors are a contender for the NBA title.
Every time.
They can't win on the road. They cooked this year. What happened with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, I think, messed up his ability to lead that team like he normally does. You can't really say much when you punching your teammates, bro.
That's kind of bad,
but still be a leader.
It's bad, because
it's out in the media. If it would have happened behind closed doors, nobody ever found out about it.
But I tell you what, though,
once that thing anymore.
But once that team gets into the playoffs, I feel everything turns different.
I'm not.
So I don't know. It's hard. It's hard.
I really do, man. I think that Draymond is a different animal in the playoffs.
I don't think they're going to win. But if they did, it wouldn't surprise me.
There you go.
I feel you.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
When you can't win on the road and you're not the number one seed in the West, it's hard. It's hard.
It's true.
That is true. Different ball game in the playoffs. It's the game slows down. There's more passes.
More
defense. Like I can't see it, man.
They just seem to come to life in the playoffs. They just turn to come out, man. Every year.
Yeah. But
I think they're dangerous.
He said we haven't been able to just flip that switch all year. That is something that we're missing.
Yeah.
And I don't think Denver has it.
Nah, Denver smoked in the second round. Whoever they play. Smoked. They don't play cohesively as a team. And the moment the Joker goes down, it's over.
Yeah.
The other team that I kept waiting on, I keep thinking is going to be good all the time is the Utah Jazz. I keep waiting for them to step up and just go all the way. I keep waiting.
Give it 2 or 3 years.
I keep waiting because I mean they've had some good squads over the years, man. They've done all right, but then they always lose. They might make it to the second round and they get wiped out. Or something.
Danny
Come on, guys.
Ainge is a Mormon. He went back to fucking Utah. It's like a religious crusade for the man.
So he's got he's got like 10 wives and 25 kids.
10 wives.
Doesn't matter.
And 25 kids. Remember that?
Do nothing. That's a small market. They're gonna have to build through the draft. They're not gonna be able to get any good free agents that way.
Yeah, because I'm gonna want to go Jazz. They have to trade, and they have to make trades too to get players.
Look how many draft picks they have coming up.
Yeah, but if you don't have somebody who can develop those draft picks into good players, what's the point of having them?
Yeah, that's true, but
I don't know, man.
And unless you're gonna trade them for expiring contracts, or contracts of players who got at least 2 years on them, and they just want to get rid of that player.
Yeah,
Utah is cooked. I like the fact that I do like the fact that D Wade is over there. That's helpful, but you still got to be able to garner big names.
I think the thing is with the amount of draft picks they have, that Ainge just showed he can put a franchise together.
Well, that's true.
The problem is keeping that franchise together.
Right.
You can get your draft picks, right? You can get that star, but if that star is on a losing team for his till the time, then free agency comes around, they're not going to stay.
That's true.
And that's the problem. That's what hurts these small market teams. They can't keep their good guys.
You're
when
right.
They do eventually get them because they don't want to spend their whole career losing. They go bigger market, bigger teams.
But
exactly.
In this draft, I think there are 2 players that can change a franchise.
Who's coming out this year? I don't even know who's coming out.
That dude, Wanyama or whatever his last name
Yeah,
is,
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, nope, they not getting him.
7'5".
And you know what that means?
What up, Dave?
You know what 7 foot? Do you know what 7'5" means? A lot of time hurts. Let's be real.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is he a
lot
big,
of time
is he 7'5" and like a thin, skinny 7'5"?
That's his plus side. Is the fact that he doesn't have a lot of weight on that frame. But here's the thing: he's not going to be able to bang up against nobody.
Right? You got to have some thickness to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why Shaq dominated in the paint So he was big and big. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
He
not
could
even
bust
saying
down
you
in
gotta
there.
be as big as a Shaq because
No,
that
you don't.
era
You
is
don't.
done and gone. But
No,
you
no,
gotta be
I
able to
get
bang
you.
with the likes of an Anthony Davis, a Jokic,
Sure.
an MB. Like those guys are still
And-
animals.
Plus, nowadays you gotta be
You're
able to
right,
shoot
but
too.
but look how often these guys are hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, no,
I feel
I'm with you.
But, like-
Especially
Yeah.
Davis. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but if you
That's
ask
Mr.
me,
Glass.
Davis has been a bust for his career.
I think
For
he
what he
has
could
been
have
too.
been if he could have stayed healthy.
I think you're right. I
You know,
think you're right. He's always hurt, man.
You know,
Always.
it's not saying
It's
that the
hard
man
for me to
ain't
call
great.
somebody out of ring a bust though, bro. That's a
Yeah,
lot
come on,
That's-
man.
I get where you're
Well, wait a
coming
minute,
from.
wait,
You
wait,
got
wait.
those
but
12
that's a
guys
lot.
on the.
Hold up.
Dude.
That ring is an asterisk ring, dude. That's an asterisk ring, man.
Only
That's
to people who don't watch the NBA, bro. That's
an
No, that's not
asterisk
true.
ring.
That's
I don't
not
That's
think
true.
so.
not true.
Like,
Most of the people who are analysts and people who watch the game or play the game, they don't say it that way because that still was hard to do. Like
Dude,
you're away from your family most of the time. You stuck
That
in
Lakers
this
team,
bubble.
that Lakers team got 3 months to get bad to heal and get better, and that's
They
all of a sudden
didn't
they
have
came
3
out
months.
banging. Whatever they had time.
They had some
had
I
time.
give you that, but they
And
wasn't 3 months.
if they had started the playoffs when they should have started the playoffs,
I don't know.
And
I
we're
don't know if
damn.
they do it because I don't know if Davis
Listen,
makes it as long. It's a
Neither- I
Davis
don't
thing,
think he
not a
does either.
LeBron thing. It's a Davis
yeah,
thing.
it's a Davis
I'm
thing.
with you.
Yep.
But woulda, shoulda, coulda is always something.
You're right.
I
You're
can't
right. They
asterisk
they
it.
Oh, no, I
they,
agree.
they got the ring with the asterisk
got
or
it
not. They
done.
do got it.
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't matter how
And
you
they
look
played
at it.
against a Miami Heat team who was still pretty darn good. Who
Yeah, I'll give you that
beat
too.
Milwaukee.
Maybe they, I don't know. It still seems like it was a weird
the whole season was weird.
It
And we
was
know it.
weird, and it was an
I mean,
awkward
I get
season,
it,
and
but, like,
for
that's
everybody.
I'm not penalizing nobody for circumstances that they couldn't control. I'm not about to put
No.
an asterisk on the team, man, and they went out there and bust their tail every night to try to win.
I get
can't
you.
do it. And
I
I don't
get
care
you.
who would have won it. Just like the 50-game seasons, like when San Antonio won that 50-game season, it's not. Well, it's technically not their fault.
It's
that
not
they-
their
That
fault.
was what,
You know what I mean?
99, 2000,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was when they beat the Knicks. Yep, that was when they beat
Yeah.
the Knicks.
Yeah, they beat
And
No,
the
no,
Knicks
you-
snuck in as the eighth seed.
Well, you got a point, but I tell you what. If Anthony Davis wins a ring, if like for a legit season and can finish a season without
it's
being
respected
banged
more.
up,
I give you that. It's
I'll give him-
respected more.
I'll give him props. But that motherfucker gets hurt all the time, dude. He's
I know.
always
I
hurt.
mean, he is, and it's a shame. And that's why
Yeah.
I say sometimes when I look at Davis, I see a bust, not from the talent, because when he's healthy, he's been one of the best players in the game.
Oh yeah, he's amazing
When
when
he's
he's
healthy.
healthy.
That,
Just
when
stay
he
healthy.
just-
can we change bust to disappointment, man? That just sounds
Maybe.
I rather
Yeah,
say
man.
I'm disappointed with
Yeah.
his career, but
I
to
agree
call him a
with that.
Like,
You
put
that
him
probably
on the same
hurts him
level as
more.
Greg
I mean,
Oden
these are
and
both-
Sam Bowie,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean, these are both things that are out of his control.
Yeah, I
The
think you want
injuries is out of his control.
you want to use bust for guys like Jamarcus Russell and shit like guys like that.
like
you know?
Greg Oden and
yeah.
Sam Bowie.
Well, so
and
when
all
Greg
them
Oden
guys.
got hurt
Ryan
early,
Leaf, you
real
know?
early,
Yeah.
and it was it. That he was done
He
after he
did.
got hurt.
Portland bet the farm on him, and they drafted him over Kevin Durant.
What was that big dum the Bullets or Wizards? Excuse me, Wizards drafted a long time ago when Jordan was running them.
JaVale McGee or Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown,
Brown.
that's him. That big
Oh,
dum. He was terrible,
Nah,
dude.
but, hey, so here's the thing about him. NBA players will tell you he's not a bust either. And I don't agree. Now, that's a guy who I think is a bust. But you got to think of it from their perspective. He was in the league for 12 years.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, I guess so. And he made some money.
He
I
didn't
guess you
live
could say,
up-
but
He didn't
but
live up to
dude.
the potential.
yeah, he
of the
never
con-
lived
of
up
the
to that
pick.
potential of the
Your-
pick.
your-
Yeah,
your pick. Your
Yeah,
pick determines what people think you're going to be.
yeah.
RJ Barrett for the Knicks, I'll tell you right now, has been a bust.
Yeah.
If you-
Where Kwame has a huge podcast.
He does because he talked junk about people, though. That's all.
Yeah.
That's so big.
Dude,
He does
drama-
not give a
drama
fuck.
sells. Drama sells.
I just
Drama
never
gets views,
forget.
man.
I'll never forget when Jordan actually came out of retirement to play with that motherfucker to try to get him to teach him how to play. I remember forgetting the game where Jordan was just yelling at him, just ripping him. because he went
Jordan
soft
went
to
on,
the
but
whole.
Kobe got into him too.
He went
Kobe
soft
used
in the
to
paint.
get into Kwame, bro.
And Jordan just was bitching out, dunk the dude, go in there hard. What are you doing, man? Jordan used to bitch at Luke Longley for the same shit.
Wolfie popped in when we was talking toys, and then it took a real left turn right
Yeah,
at
he got to talking sport. And he like, I'm out. I'm gonna check out real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
That's all right.
That's fine.
This is weird.
Hey, but speaking of toys, did you get Cover Girl yet? For the class one,
It's in my pile of loot.
dude. This figure's it's amazing. It's a good figure, dude.
Well, the Hasbro toy line is the G.I. Joe line is dying.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. I know.
Not you. I'm not
He can't never just
Yeah,
give nobody
flush
that leeway.
figures
He gonna rub it right in their face.
Yeah, I gave him. I was giving him shit too at one point. But I gotta tell you, man, this fucking figure is amazing, dude. I've changed my mind on him again. I'm like, yeah, Hasbro, you bomb. Like, go ahead,
dude. Like, come on, like relax. It's all right. We all know Falcon looks like shit.
Yeah,
I
know, but whatever.
It's one out of
like what, 50 or 60?
50, 60 that I got here so far.
Yeah,
can't say the line is going down because of one.
Nah, it's
quality's going down.
And the sculpt is still like the body is still good on Falcon. Like I just need somebody to do a different head.
Yeah, the head.
Yeah. Which I'll bet you somebody will do a third party head for it. Yeah, I'm sure. I no doubt about that.
So Gord showed a picture of the lipstick being wiped off. It actually looks a lot better.
Just the lipstick being wiped off.
It does look like it does look like he's got that lipstick on. Come on, let me perk her up, bitch.
You's got a purty mouth.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
So
good
Lord.
Lord.
I will say this though, I am looking forward to that next wave. That's probably one of their strongest complete waves they put out in a long time. So
what's
normally coming out? Like so you got Snow Job who's dropping in that wave.
Oh, that wave, yeah.
Yeah.
What's my man name? Rock and Roll dropping in that wave.
Rock and Roll looks good too.
From the Kroger side, Shipwreck.
Yeah. Shipwreck's the
Torpedo.
one I've been waiting for.
What's the dude with the visor from Kroger side?
Scrap iron. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
this whole wave, I think Big Ben is in that wave too. From the back to the front is going to be a solid wave.
Yeah, he's part of that.
Normally it's like
thing.
Yeah, normally it's like one figure where you're like, okay, I'll get it, like an infantry trooper or something. Like they give you a throw-in character, right? You're still good. Don't get me wrong, it's still good.
Right.
It's like these all kind of blow you away with what they're coming up with, man. Oh,
I'm excited to
there's
see.
a throw-in.
I'm excited to see what Big Boa looks like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Is that the one with the boxing gloves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When this line was first announced, he was him, the Bat, wetsuit, which I haven't done a wetsuit yet. Lifeline were some of my main wants. And you've got some of them already out. Sergeant Slaughter, the Bats. Like, you've done most of them. Now you gave me my Big Boa. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That's an obscure one.
Yeah, Big Boa, Low Light. Like when Low Light drops,
I'm excited for him too,
bro.
That'll be a popular character because he was pretty popular back in the day.
I want that Televiper with a trouble bubble.
Yeah, me
that's
too.
That's gonna be cool as shit.
It's fucking great.
There was a podcast coming on tonight, Toy Habits, about a bunch of supposedly leaked vehicles that are coming down the line.
Oh, really? Well, I would imagine they were going to do some smaller stuff. I mean, I knew they would. I mean, that's going to go on.
Get some small, simple type vehicles eventually line, and they'll use the HasLab for the big shit.
Yeah.
I've been looking on Etsy at fucking 3D render plans.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting a printer.
Oh, you're going to do one? Oh, shit. You're going to do that? Oh, wow.
Thinking about it.
I think you're going to get a Thunder Machine, a Triple T, whether it's through HasLab or whatever. I think they're going to be made.
They need a Triple T like yesterday.
There's already a 3D printed one.
And I think that's something that.
Oh, a Triple T? You said 3D printed?
I think it could be done at retail.
You can bundle
it's small.
it with, with Sergeant Slaughter, sell it for $100 and call it a day.
It's not that. It's not a big figure.
No.
It's not a big vehicle at all.
Nah, it wasn't. It was one of those.
It's literally a one man.
Yeah, one man thing. Yeah, one man like vehicle.
But it's got to have pegs for other people to kind of sit on the side.
Yeah, but it's not that. But the thing is not that big.
No, it's not a big one.
So
yeah, I thought
it could be done.
Let's say you just gave Sergeant Slaughter one gun, like a sidearm, and maybe his baton. You package that with the triple T, sell it for $100, it'll sell out, guaranteed.
You could do it with no. You don't have to even do it with a figure because you've already done the slaughter.
Yeah, you're right, but like I think for the people who missed out on the first wave, because
there's still going to be. You're still going to get the Marauder slaughter.
I mean, it's
still available online.
And that's slaughter's not sold out anymore.
Yeah, but
what is the
but you know they're going to repaint
like though?
It's not much different, but
I thought it was the same.
He's not wearing the blue that everybody else is wearing, but
yeah, they're going to do repaints and shit. You know they are.
The his tank is 19 inches long.
It's a big boy, man.
Oh, he's got a blue shirt on. Slaughter Marauder.
Does he? Is it a blue shirt?
Yeah. He got blue shirt, green pants, and looks like some kind of knee pads.
Yeah. Triple T would be like half. Triple T would be half as long as his tank.
But like the thing is, man, is with the collection that everybody's already got, how the hell are we going to display all of this?
Well, you know what?
You figure it out.
Hasbro can't worry about that. Hasbro can't be like, oh, we made too many figures, so we're going to stop now.
Right. Hasbro can't worry about that.
Exactly.
But we got to.
Yeah,
Marvel Legends would have stopped years ago. If you were all in on Marvel Legends since day one, imagine how many fucking figures you have by now.
That's true.
Yeah,
you're gonna keep pumping them out.
That's true.
They're gonna keep pumping them out. They're still selling. They're still making money, regardless of what these fucking jokers think is going on or not.
Yeah. Like I am thinking that I'm gonna have to take the entire top of both those shelves. So that's like 8x2. Just for G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
It's going to get there, and it's going to get to a point where I'm going to have to start being more selective on what's on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not buying, because I still think I'm all in on the G.I. Joe line at this point. Fuck it, all in. But maybe what's not on the shelf right away, and then you get, mix and match, swap things out here and there.
Because I'm at the realization right now, I've got X-Men. X-Men's going to be going in there, and then like all my cosmic stuff's going to be going in there. So that's a good portion of my Marvel Legends. Then I've still got to do an Avengers display. And I'm still going to have some Marvel Legends in fucking detals and individual dioramas.
Mm.
And it's going to be, I'm thinking it's going to be the same exact way with, G.I. Joe. It's just I'm going to have like 2 shelves, consecutive with them. And then some individual shit in the details. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I never thought I like when people always thought about, when G.I. Joe comes back, because everybody knew it would, whether it should be 3 3/4 or 6 inch. We're getting both, but we're seeing the love for the 6 inch, man. But when we used to have those arguments, I was always on the side of the 6 inch figures because it's what I wanted.
Right.
They're not really doing much in the 3 3/4 anymore. You're not getting, there's not much coming in. I mean, you had the HasLab, a little thing here and there, but they're putting all their money right into that fucking 6 inch line.
I think so too.
But that's the thing. Like when we used to have these arguments, I couldn't even see them going this deep into a 6 inch line. This is impressive.
My concern was always, how do you do the vehicles? Because to me, and then also, what's G.I. Joe without certain vehicles,
No, I agree.
There's certain
absolutely.
Vehicles that, what's G.I. Joe without the vehicles?
Sure. The vehicles were a big part of it. They were. They just were, I mean, who doesn't have their favorite G.I. Joe vehicle? Everyone has their favorite that they had when they were a kid. The one they played with more than any other one they had, I mean, shit. I was a big fan of the Snowcat. I love the Snowcat.
Same thing.
You know?
That's the one thing I'm praying.
Yeah,
that they do for HasLab.
I would love if they do a Snowcat for a HasLab. I'll that might be the first HasLab I get.
I'll be backing it right away. Like there'd be no.
Yeah,
not even a question about that one.
Because that would be pretty fucking cool. You know, I mean, and
the same size or the bigger than the his tank?
It would probably be longer, maybe longer than the his tank.
Maybe
I'm
not.
not sure. I'm not know.
Really, I mean,
because
if you look at, so I have the Snowcat right now, the 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You have the 2 drivers in the front,
right?
And then
you had the one guy. Yeah,
would just be, how his tank has the back where you put all the people in.
Right.
You don't have a back to put people in.
No.
You have the missile launcher and stuff. It might be around the same height.
What you had was a bunch of pegs on the side of it. You could put peg guys in.
That's how it was. You just it's just a driver's cab with a back piece.
Yeah, and
you missile launcher, and you have pegs on the side.
And you had pegs on the back too. There was pegs on that back part that used to come off. Yeah, it was for the storage area that was supposed to be in there. You could.
Oh,
yeah, it was
tank though.
That was so cool.
Yeah. But
it was.
I think it was just about as long. It definitely doesn't need to be.
Maybe right.
It doesn't need to be longer. You can do it.
For some reason, I thought it was extra huge. For some reason, I got it in front of me.
Yeah, it really wasn't. That's what I mean. I always imagined it was bigger too, but I think about it, it really wasn't a huge vehicle. It really wasn't. It was. I mean, my mom never would buy me the big vehicles, and she bought me a Snowcat. So
I used to love the Cobra Wolf too.
I want to have it.
That thing was dope.
Yeah,
with the skis in the front and the tracks in the back.
Yes. Yep. Pretty fucking neat, man.
Whatever cross country drove, that's I want to Havoc.
Yeah, Havoc. There's a 3D printed one of those too, dude.
Okay, cross country was okay.
Havoc.
The Havoc. All right, I remember the Havoc. Yeah, that was cool.
You think they do with the Sky Striker, or is that too big?
I think the Sky Striker is too big.
I think it's too big. I mean, if for a HasLab, maybe I could doing it, but it'd be big as shit.
Yeah, for HasLab, that might be too big.
Yeah, Sky Striker. If you were to try to get even close to to true scale for a 6-inch figure, that's a big motherfucking. That's a big motherfucking jet, dude. That's a big jet.
See, it's not. See, Wolf, the Snowcat isn't that big.
Yeah, I see it.
The G.I. Joe Conquest was smaller than the Sky Striker. I wonder if they could do a Conquest. Yeah, it was definitely a lot smaller than the Sky Striker.
I was thinking about that too, Russ. That makes more sense to me.
Rattler?
It does, the Rattler.
The
the Rattler.
Rattler would be
big. That'd be really big.
That would be big.
The wingspan.
The wingspan.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's was that the Mamba?
That was the Night Raven.
Oh, forget it.
Night Raven.
That's bigger than the Rattler.
Yeah, the Night Raven was the biggest jet they ever did, wasn't it? I thought the Night Raven was huge, dude. It was big.
You could put 3 people in that one, I think.
It was a big one.
The front and back.
And then you had somebody in the drone. Yeah.
Yo, I
can't see that one.
Yeah, now it's a pipe dream. That's a pipe dream.
That's a pipe dream for sure. But
they
for
might
6-inch figures.
And the Rattler, I think, had a bigger wingspan. I think it had either bigger or just as big as the Sky Striker. It was a big jet, man. For a wingspan, the Rattler was pretty wide.
And that's what I think makes it so hard to do those planes. It's the wingspan, what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Right.
So the Rattler was what they made to repaint for not Jetfire, but what's the thing's name? Power Glide out of, right?
Yeah, Power Glide.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is pretty badass. Warthog.
Yeah, it's a really cool plane, man. And you could the wings folded kind of like they turned so you could land it like you have to have a runway and land it straight down.
There's YouTube videos of that plane, and it is insane.
Oh, badass!
That machine gun that it has on the front of its nose just destroys things.
That's such a cool. It was such a cool fucking fighter plane, man.
Yo, A-10 Warthogs are up there with Hippo videos. Everybody.
Jesus Christ!
I hear you, brother. No, I mean, I could see a Conquest only because the Conquest was a more compact, smaller, didn't have the wingspan as much as the other, but it would still be a decent sized jet too if you were to try to do it for a 6-inch.
I think what you're gonna get is you're gonna get the Dragonfly.
Yeah,
Dragonfly would be a mon. That'd be a good size. That's a big.
Oh, you know what?
That's a big helicopter, dude.
What's the new Cobra guy that's coming? I forget his name already, but
Copperhead.
He's also in Copperhead. He's in that wave. Maybe they'll put out
Moccasin.
one of them boats.
Oh no, yeah, my Moccasin.
See, those I think could be done. I even think you could do a whale for a HasLab.
But what if they did a boat?
I don't know about that one.
It's big, but I think it could be done.
Yeah, you could do a whale for the HasLab, I think.
I think a whale's bigger than a Sky Striker.
No. It's the wingspan. That wingspan and that length. No. See, look.
Although the whale was not a tiny thing, it was big.
No, it wasn't a tiny thing. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was whale.
But remember,
pretty big.
they made a fucking sail barge, right? That thing is massive, right?
True.
Yeah, but that was 3 3/4 inch.
Exactly.
Right.
And the way it displays, it's a long thing. It's not 3 feet wide.
Right.
Also.
So maybe that's what they'll do the whale for is the 3 3/4. They did Sky Strikers.
I think you're gonna. I think they're gonna do that. The flag for 3 3/4.
You gotta be thinking for a Sky Striker 6-inch that it's gotta be 3x3, at least, right?
Yeah.
3 feet long is one thing, but 3 feet wide also. Like,
God damn.
With the
big.
wingspan,
and it's big.
Yeah,
that's a
3
big
feet
fucking.
long. Yeah, that's.
It's a
gotta
big
be
jet.
Yeah.
It's a big jet, dude. It's really big.
It's bigger than the Thunder.
I mean, the 3 3/4 inch Sky Striker is big. So imagine it on as a 6-inch.
I
Literally,
think that shit was like 19 inches long, just like the his thing.
it was a big motherfucker, dude. And even the newer Sky Striker that they tried to come out with, that wasn't quite like the original. They tried to say it was, but it wasn't. Because it wasn't as big as the original one was. It wasn't. And everyone kept saying it was the same one. It wasn't.
Ricky too. The Moccasin could be a general release because it's not that huge.
exactly. I think the All Striker Jeep could be a general release.
So do I.
I think
so
a Vamp could be a general release.
Yep.
I
Absolutely.
think a Shark could be a general release as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure. These are all
look,
smaller vehicles. They're 1-man, 2-man
If you
vehicles.
want to do a Sky Striker for a 6-inch HasLab, go for it. See who buys it. But
I mean,
failed HasLabs are a bad look on the brand.
they are. But I tell you what,
and that's a problem.
That his tank
I don't know. I
really
think
fast.
fans would eat that up though.
Yeah. But here's the thing: Star Wars just announced they're doing another HasLab, and it's for the vintage line. I'm out already.
Wow, really?
I don't fucking collect 3 3/4.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
I'm not. But for 3 3/4 inch collectors,
yeah,
that's not a bad thing.
Sure,
It's easier to to do something for Star Wars 3 3/4 for a HasLab than it's going to be. You can't do a fucking Millennium Falcon for a fucking. Like, what are you going to do realistically for Star Wars HasLab for Black Series? What can you?
You'd have to do vintage. Yeah, spacecraft.
A Jabba's Palace. A Jabba's Palace.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I just don't know. I just don't know if that's going to go. I don't know.
I just think after the TIE fighter that they did for the Black Series, 6 Black Series, kind of fell on its face. It really didn't do that great.
And that was a TIE fighter.
That was
a
fucking
TIE fighter.
Huge.
It was
just
huge.
A fucking TIE fighter.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I feel like that scared them off from doing any like thing like that. You know, for Black. I think if they do a vehicle for the Black Series, I don't see them doing anything much bigger than maybe a speeder or something like that.
And they've already done. They've done those mass releases. So
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think you would get. I don't think you'll get another. I don't think they'll even try with a HasLab. I just don't.
Here's something funny though. Ricky's talking about they've done the Naboo fighter. I think they could do that 6-inch for a HasLab.
That Cadillac looking thing.
The one that was like from fucking
the one that's in the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I'd
buy
that.
that.
Mandalorian's new shit.
That 6-inch, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
Maybe that might be as big as you can go.
I think so,
because it's not super wide.
Right.
It'll be long.
True.
What about an X-wing?
I think it's too big, man. I think that wingspan. The wingspan.
X-wings are pretty big, man. Be a big motherfucker. If you were to do it properly, it's a really big fighter.
I mean, I'd buy that to go with my SH Figure Arts figures, just to put on my shelf with it. Like that.
Yeah, I think that with the X-wing, you're running into like 2.5 feet.
God damn.
And it's just a matter of which collectors are going to do it or not.
Yeah.
Ricky sent me
a
photo.
But with them doing, I think you're going to get. I know that they did say on the G.I. Joe stream they did earlier this year, that there is a HasLab coming for G.I. Joe.
Yeah, the one they did earlier today.
I don't know if it's going to be.
Sorry, wrong shit.
I don't know if it's going to be for 3 3/4 or classified. Right. I don't know if they're going to do both 2 this year, one for each line like they did last year with the Sky Striker and his tank.
Line,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe the Vintage line they're going to give you a Bo-Katan with her jet, since they just did a Razor Crest.
Her jet ain't that big, but it's big.
Yeah,
I could see it.
It's big. It's big though.
Ricky sent me this. I forgot. Pulse. What he was talking about is this from the Vintage line. They're doing the Mando's.
So they're Mando's new ship. Okay.
3 3/4.
3 3/4.
What's he called? The M1 is that what he calls us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So which means they're not going to do that as a HasLab.
I love that.
Not for vintage scale at least.
No, not for vintage.
Not for vintage scale at least.
I know people are giving that show a hard time, but I really am enjoying that show.
I'm through episode 4 so far on it, and I like it. I'm having a good time with it.
It's the weakest season of the 3 so far.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean it's bad, but I would say you're probably right. I would say because I love season 1 and 2 a lot better. I like them better than this season, but that's not to say it's bad though. It's just I like those other 2 seasons a little bit better, you know.
But haven't you guys noticed? Like, okay,
I'm enjoying it.
An example. Remember when people would be like, "Oh man, Doctor Strange was cool." Oh man, Captain America, the first one was just cool. Oh man, what was the other one? Captain Marvel was cool. Anytime they got to give you a bunch of backstory and explain stuff, it tends to drag a little bit. But I like that stuff, man. Like, give me more about what the Mandalorians are about and what their whole purpose is in this. And I think that's what they're doing this season, which is probably why. And they're slow burning you on what's going on behind the scenes with that officer.
All I know is that I got to see the episode where they go over how Grogu starts having the flashbacks of the escape from how he got out of the temple and everything. Mm-hmm. And I thought, I was telling Anna, I said, I wonder. I mean, nobody really knows exactly how many people escaped the temple. How many Jedi?
Well, obviously, Order 66 wasn't as good as it wasn't as successful as they thought it was.
I agree with you.
That's one thing I've noticed over the last few years.
Yes,
you're finding more and more Jedi survive this shit.
Exactly.
Than what we originally led to believe.
I think I'd heard somebody say that the estimation was about 5 to 10% of the Jedi supposedly survived Order 66. But the Jedi, there was over 1,000 Jedi at that point. So that's a pretty good amount of Jedi
and what did they
youngins
do?
And stuff.
They all went and ran fucking hiding like a bunch of little bitches.
That's
getting back together and figuring it out.
I think that's true. I think you're right. I think a lot of them fucking pussies. Yeah.
Some of the best characterization of Palpatine and Vader has been in the comics, where like they were hunting the Jedi, and Palpatine told Vader he was like, look for them in like caretaker positions, like medics on the battlefield, and fucking religious leaders and stuff like that. That's what they did. They hid in what they knew, and that's why they all got found.
Well, some of them didn't get found, though. That's the problem. There were some that made it. It's still like Ahsoka.
Yeah, but
Ahsoka made it. She survived.
Remember, Ahsoka. Well, she was there to get killed. I mean, I'm about to say she wasn't a Jedi, but she was there when Order 66 went down.
She was.
And an entire fucking destroyer she was on. Every fucking clone on that ship went after her. except for
Yeah,
Rex.
it was crazy. Well, yeah, my Rex did go after her, but she got they got the shit out of him. So, but yeah, that's crazy, man. It's. I just think I just think it's wild because Kanan survived Order 66. You know, he was a kid, right, when he got away.
But that's because the Bad Batch let him. That's because
that's
Hunter.
right. Yeah,
that was
wasn't
Hunter.
that? That's right. That's right.
That was Hunter.
Yeah, and then Cal Kestis is true. Well, the beginning of the what you saw with the Bad Batch, they kind of tied them to Kanan.
The first episode of season 1,
right, was
a Bad Batch was Order 66, Kanan, and I forget who his master was.
I can't remember her name, but yeah,
and that started the rift between Hunter and Crosshairs about good or he didn't follow orders. He wouldn't kill Kanan. They let Kanan get away. And Crosshairs didn't like it because they didn't follow orders.
Yeah,
good soldiers follow orders. That's what started their rift.
Yep. Because they wouldn't fire on Kanan. They wouldn't just shoot him and kill his ass and let him escape. They caught him. They pretty much caught him. They had him. They could have killed him. You know, but you know, and I would say, well, I don't know if Ezra was alive or not. So
no, well, of course he's alive.
You think so? I mean, I imagine he is.
She cast in the show.
They cast him in the Ahsoka show. He's in this. He's going to be in the Ahsoka show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't, somewhere.
I didn't know he was cast. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know Thrawn was alive.
No.
Yeah. I know Thrawn made. I didn't know they had casted him.
Are you guys upset with the Thrawn casting?
No.
Who is it?
Mads Mikkelsen's brother.
I think he looks badass to me. I saw some pictures of him. I was like, wow.
He looks fine.
I think he's gonna be great, dude. I think all Anna was concerned about with Thrawn, she said she just hopes that they get his like mannerisms and the way he talks now right. You know, she's like, she's like, yes, exactly. She said he needs to be calm. He needs to sound methodical. He needs to sound very. She says that Thrawn is not a guy who screams a lot. He doesn't yell a lot.
No.
He doesn't. He's a calm.
Hands behind his back.
Yes, exactly. Mannerisms like that is what she's looking for.
And
you know
who reminds me of that? Did you guys watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Grey Worm. The way Grey Worm behaved.
Yes.
He would even stand there with his hands behind his back. And
yep.
I was like, that's who they should have casted, but I'm not. I don't have an issue with
that guy. Is such an amazing actor. He's on the AMC Interview with the Vampire series playing Lewis.
Yeah, he's really good.
Oh
Louis.
My God, that dude! Yep. It's a completely different role than Grey Worm, and
he's so good,
killing it. And
he's so good, I've enjoyed that show.
I haven't watched it.
It's really good.
It's very good.
You know, it's just like it's kind of like a different telling than the original Interview with the Vampire movie that they did. You know, I feel like this is sticking a lot more to the book.
It does
than the movie did. It doesn't.
There's a few slight differences.
Yeah, but it's closer to the book than the movie was.
It's a lot closer to the book.
Yeah, definitely. So it's good. It is a good show though. It really is. And he is good.
I got all you Star Wars fans on here. I've got to ask, did any of you guys watch Next Gen growing up?
Yes.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Like,
you talking about that's Picard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Picard, as a kid. Dude, this third season of Picard, you do not have to watch the first 2 seasons. It is amazing.
I've heard it's light years better than what came before.
Oh my God. Like, if Brent Spiner does not get an Emmy, it's a travesty.
I'm a couple episodes behind on Picard. I got to get watching that, and I have heard people talk about it, and I'll hear people say how good it is. So I know
Burton.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know he was going to be back on. It's like a Next Generation reunion. Kind of so.
And Ricky says all member berries, and that's what it is. Like, this is the send off that they always deserve. Like, you know, they've bumbled the fuck out of the fucking ending of Next Gen. You know, all good things. You know, that future episode.
Right.
You know, Nemesis was one of the more poorly received Next Gen movies.
Yeah, it was.
And so, like, the fact that they're getting this chance, and it's most of the original bridge crew there is just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, because so I've got how far I've gotten so far is when they've made contact with Worf and Ralphie. So that's how far I am into it so far, and I guess I'm assuming everybody's gonna get back together coming up soon.
So this is basically a continue. This season is a continuation of Generation, basically.
You see, like years later, like a lot of years later.
Well, I mean, the whole thing has been, but this is better than the first two.
Yeah, like
I think so. So far,
it is better than the first two seasons.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the first two seasons, but like you could not have to watch anything past Star Trek Nemesis and be okay here.
Yeah, that's true. Like this season, the way it's done,
you would have like one or two questions, and that's it.
Yeah, the way it's been done, you could probably have skipped season 1 and 2 of Picard if you wanted to, and still watch this season. And I don't think you'd be missing much.
Yeah,
you wouldn't, because it's not.
The villain they have for this season is amazing. Her name's Amanda Plummer. She's Christopher Plummer's daughter, and she plays this character called Vatic.
Yeah,
and she got this cool fucking ship called the Shrike, man. And
which is a badass ship.
It's one of the coolest ships in a long time inside.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got all kinds of weapons and shit. Crazy experimental shit. It's got all kinds of nutty stuff, man. Oh wow, that's wild. It's a good show. I gotta tell you, I'm
within the. I think
impressed.
It's within the first. Tell Eric B to read my comment. He needs to get folks like that out of his life ASAP.
I read it. I just ignored it because I like Captain Marvel. So how about that?
You know what? I hate to agree with Eric ever, but I agree. I enjoyed Captain Marvel also.
I thought it was okay. Yeah. It's okay.
I hate you all.
I don't know.
It's a crazy situation when me and EE on the same page twice now.
I didn't hate it or love it. It was kind of like okay.
It was a good movie. It was fun.
It was all right. It was all right.
Okay.
You know, watching the scene where she finally learned how to fly and was fucking shit up in space. That shit was fucking great. The way they shot that, the effects on it, shit.
Yeah, I kind of liked that she sort of had to learn her powers. I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat, but it was all right. It was cool.
Why I fuck with y'all.
I think some people hate on it because they feel like they kind of Mary Suiter a little bit, but I don't know. That's what they do now, dude. Just get over it.
The people who say that,
I don't know,
are the people who never read the comic,
never read,
and don't understand how fucking powerful she really fucking is.
I think you're probably right about that because even it'd be one thing if she wasn't like that in the comic books and they just made her like that for the movies, but she was badass in the comic books if I recall. Like, I think a lot of her house, dude. So
it was.
I think a lot of the hate she gets. I think a lot of the hate she gets is just because Brie Larson played the character.
That could be it too.
That is my problem. That's my problem with Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
it's two problems. When she opened her mouth, and people misinterpreted what she was trying to say. And they all got pissed off with her.
Yeah.
And when they said that she's going to be the most powerful one in the most powerful Avenger when they bring her in, and that bothered people because that bothered me too because how they've always nerfed the Hulk in the MCU.
Get on my fucking. Well, they just made they powered him down a lot.
Dude, the Hulk is so powered down, and so is Thor.
So is Thor. Yeah.
To be fair though, like you have to think, the Hulk hasn't always been the most powerful Avenger. There oftentimes have been people who rotated in and out the cast because it's so long.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Not giving. I mean,
the Hulk was pimp slapped by Thanos.
Yeah, that drove me crazy.
No. I'm not saying that. That I understand the trepidation there, but what I'm saying is, even in the comics, that dude wasn't always the strongest Avenger. He was the strongest original Avenger. He wasn't always the strongest Avenger,
but he's always been.
The Hulk is a problem.
Physically
yes,
strongest characters ever.
That is a good word, Nick.
Comics, and Nick is right. The way Thanos literally pimp slaps him.
Oh, he was so aggravating.
It was a joke.
That
wasn't Professor Hulk that he fought. That was
Hulk.
That should have been dumb.
Just coming back from Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, here's the thing: when the Hulk goes off, the Avengers show up.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they can't handle him.
And
right.
So
I think you're right.
In Thor,
I don't think they nerfed him as much as they did the Hulk, though.
No, they jacked Thor up.
Well, no,
I mean, the comedy part, yes, but as strong as he is,
no.
I think they gave Thor
the first and second movies of the Avengers, because that's all you can use them in, right? Was really that because of the whatever contractual agreement they got. The Hulk was a beast, and then in 3 and 4 and all that, he just went down from there. But even
Hulk should have been able to take out that entire army by himself.
yes, true. That's true. I agree.
Especially that dumb, barely controllable Hulk that Banner couldn't really control too much. That Hulk should have been able to take out that entire army on his own.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the issue. They also powered him down. I think to put more attention on the other Avengers is what I think they did.
That whole shit with Black Widow, it's the sun's going down, big guy.
I thought that was pretty cool, though. I did like that. But I think
come the fuck on, man.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I mean, I would say this:
it showed the humility of a Hawk.
The Hulk could be calmed down if he did it right. You know,
it reminded me of the cartoon when we were kids. Remember?
Yeah,
the cartoon.
I thought it could happen.
Betty used to always get him.
Yeah,
it took Betty to get him.
I mean, that was his piece of ass, dude.
I thought it was a throwback to that. Yeah, I just thought it was a throwback to that.
Absolutely.
That was cool.
Okay, I can see it that way, but I didn't like it.
Well,
what were you saying, Wolf?
No, you guys. What you say? Nerfed him? What does that mean?
They softened him up
with a Nerf gun. Yeah.
Nerf gun.
Nerf gun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not as powerful as a real gun.
Right, they pussied him.
That's what I thought. I didn't make sure.
Yeah, that's the term. They nerfed him.
They turned him into the big pussy, big green pussy. It was like the big green pussy. Here we go. Rawr! No, you're not. You're the pussy. Thanos smacks your ass around. Get out of here. I mean, that drove me crazy with how they had Thanos just
went home.
Yeah, Thanos just handled him, dude. I'm like,
it's
what?
Like that, and again, it's not that Thanos is a slouch himself.
No, he's not.
Not the way he did it.
Didn't he have one of the Power Stones though?
No, but still, even he had one, and still,
but he
didn't use
the purple one though.
But he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't use the Power Stone against the Hulk. He
just beat the crap out of him.
He boxed him.
He physically raw dogged him.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
And see, the thing
is
is like, I know you have to divorce yourself from the fucking source material. I know.
Apparently you do.
But the thing is, man, it's in canon. Thanos avoids the Hulk.
Why? And why is that? Right? Because he knows that motherfucker is a beast.
Like, he knows the Hulk is like the most unpredictable thing in the universe.
Sure.
Because 1 second he can be knocked out by Colossus, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next second he's knocking Galactus on his ass.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's
the Hulk has been shown to hold up a fucking mountain.
Wow, that's insane. But
it's just like
I'm.
If you want to make Captain Marvel a strong character, make her a strong character on her own benefit.
You don't need to.
Don't make her a strong character at the expense of other characters that are historically strong.
This is true, and that's kind of.
Yes,
absolutely.
I feel like they
absolutely.
I think they did, and that's the problem. I think it's the same thing they did.
That has more to do with what's going on with their deal with Paramount than it does.
No, I don't think the deal with Paramount has anything to do with how strong you can make the Hulk.
I think that has something to do with it. If you can't give him a full movie, then that's going to limit your ability to make great stories about this guy. Then you can only use him so much in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but when
by proxy, it limited him.
But what have they like the Hulk has probably been in more fucking shit now than fucking Captain America has. Between the Disney Plus shows and the Thor shows and everything else, so Hulk is getting used.
True, but not the true Hulk that y'all want. The one who.
But I don't think that has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with the contract. It's the story that they're telling for whatever the reason is. Whatever the reason is.
I just
which is why we never got a Planet Hulk movie, a real Planet Hulk movie.
Yeah, we just got Ragnarok. We got Ragnarok.
You got that movie because they can't use the Hulk.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with how strong they can make them.
Oh my God! Like the thing is now that they have the rights to the Fantastic Four, they have the rights to Surfer. They could have in fucking Planet Hulk, man. That was one of the fights.
It's something it's something that should have waited until they were able to do it.
That I think.
I would have preferred Planet Hulk into World War Hulk.
Yeah.
Now they have the rights to the Silver Surfer. Fuck that fucking stupid character.
Fuck you, Russ.
I forgot that you hate him.
But fucking douchebag era.
Whether you hate him or not, you literally you got the X-Men coming in, you got Fantastic Four coming in. You could have had your Illuminati. They could have shot Hulk into space like they were supposed to. You get your Planet Hulk movie, and then you get your World War Hulk movie coming.
Yeah, because like they have Anson Mount for Black Bolt. You know, I mean, they've got.
Yeah, you now have everything that you need to have done that. To done a really good, and understand Planet Hulk, World War Hulk. He fucked up the entire fucking everybody.
Oh man! And then you could have brought in the Sentry.
But now they can't do. They kind of ruined the Hulk. Now he's all like he talks normal and shit. Now he's Professor Hulk. He's ruined.
Gotta go.
But like here,
gotta go.
Here's the thing: the Hulk was the most dangerous to me in World War Hulk, right?
Yes,
I think everybody
he
can
was
agree
smart
with that.
And just as strong as he ever was.
Yep.
No conscience either.
Yeah. Which I don't think he can do it again. You don't think they could do this? Like they could.
You could maybe do World War Hulk in a different way, but you blew your Planet Hulk connection into World War Hulk.
That wide. That's a wrap.
But you could still do some kind of World War Hulk. That would be still. But it looks like they're going with the cosmic shit and the Kang Dynasty and all this other stuff now. So
I'm really
liking what they're doing with the Kang Dynasty stuff. I'm
really scared with what they're gonna end up doing with the Fantastic Four. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna be doing.
I was hoping that they would at least introduce one of them.
Come on, they can't fuck it up much worse than Fox did.
No, I know.
It's very true.
Oh my God, there's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah.
What a shit show!
I think Wolf is right. That is the fucking tagline of the MCU right now. At least we're not Fox.
I mean, it's true.
I don't know, man. I see. This is the same conversation that I had with.
Oh God.
I haven't seen Quantumania yet. So
I think you're gonna enjoy that movie, bro.
I heard it wasn't bad. I heard it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I want to watch it because I like the movies.
I think the low bar was set with fucking She-Hulk and fucking Love and Thunder, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder was terrible. But I think She-Hulk was used to troll the entire MCU and kind of get things back on track. There's a lot of jump off points there that they did, and a lot of Easter eggs that they brought in, like the Serpent Society and
I see what you're saying. They kind of use that to introduce things, bring things in.
And they trolling like they. I mean,
it was
the whole last episode was set up to really just give a big fu to the critics and this, that, and the other, and just say be patient.
Well, that's not going to endear yourself to anyone, though. I mean,
that's
true.
That's
the best way to do that.
That's a good point.
It still was funny.
I don't understand why people hate our show. We were so nice to them.
That's funny. He said it was still funny though. It's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed. I thought some things funny when
dying.
I am one of the fans of the MCU that has said they don't like She-Hulk because of the CGI. Now, my problems with the CGI have nothing to do with how hot She-Hulk is or anything like that. My problems with the CGI my problems with the CGI in She-Hulk is that it's been a problem since the first Avengers movie. The Hulk is almost weightless. The way that they do things with him in those yoga scenes where She-Hulk's throwing him around like he's fucking weightless, that kind of shit. The CGI just isn't believable for me, and I could not get into the series and watch it.
And I don't like what they did with Daredevil in that series. Sorry.
That don't
bother me.
No, I was not into the Walk of Shame.
He bears her. He bangs her out.
Funny.
That at least when they got that going.
That's the problem.
And you know why it was funny, and I liked it. No, but here's the thing, though, dude. Like, it's
being funny.
They're trying to. Yes, they're trying to make it funny, but they're also trying to bring it. We always knew that they were trying to make this connected to the real world as much as they can, while bringing the comics to the real world and make it somewhat believable. Because that's what you do when you go to movies, right? You escape reality. You see something you know is fantasy and try to relate to it. So that's what they did with Daredevil. Like, that dude literally banged her out, right? And then was like, oh crap, I gotta walk out of here. And the next morning, but it was funny, but it was believable. Like, that makes sense. This dude flew to California to have this situation that they worked on. They worked on together. He ended up tapping that, and it's like, oh crap, I gotta go back home. That's believable, bro. That's believable.
That's funny.
It makes sense.
Made him turn him into a simp.
That doesn't make him a simp. He tapped She-Hulk, not Jennifer Walters. He tapped She-Hulk.
Well, She-Hulk bangs everybody though, so I don't know.
That's true too. But this is
little
She-Hulk
whore
at
bag.
the beginning.
Russ is slut shaming.
But
well, you see, I mean, I don't know. Captain Kirk would hit it. She's green. He'd hit it.
So like the biggest whores in the Marvel universe are Wolverine.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a lot of chicks. That's true.
Yep. Wolverine.
Daredevil.
Daredevil's a little whore bag to Daredevil fucks a lot of girls too. Yep.
He's a little hootie patootie.
Yeah, man.
Luke Cage.
Of course, Luke Cage.
Hold on, Nick, you're going too far now.
No. Wait a minute. I forgot about Luke Cage. That's true. Luke Cage has pounded some ass, dude. I forget about that.
Yo.
Damn.
Yeah,
everybody forgets about the series where Luke Cage and Jessica Jones got together called Alias. Mm-hmm. Luke Cage has a reputation with the female superhero community as what's called a cape chaser. And he also likes to have sex with them in a position that could be painful.
Well, weird.
That's canonical.
That's so funny, dude.
And then, like y'all said, Black Widow.
Yeah, definitely Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow's been around the block. Yep.
And then just
Thor too. We're not gonna get Thor pass, bro.
Oh no, I was gonna say just from the freakiness of it, fucking Wanda.
Oh
yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Wanda was wilding, but she dated a couple of X-Men and then married Vision. And that's just wild.
An android.
Android. And
So,
made kids.
Isn't hold up? How you marry? Isn't that like marrying a sex toy?
Yeah, walking vibrator, dude.
I'm
I
not
didn't think
trying
of it that way, but you were
like,
right.
He's a
I mean-
walking vibrator.
A sex toy that has AI. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
she really. You can think about it, she could like, Vincent could be like, "Here, honey, when to please yourself, take the
Dang, I
dad."
didn't even think
Yeah,
about it
I didn't
like
want
that,
to.
but
I
you're
didn't
not
want to say
wrong.
this. I didn't want to say this, but yeah,
Too
this
funny.
is true.
Oh,
She
God.
fucked Quicksilver?
She fucked Quicksilver in the
Oh,
Ultimate.
Ultimates was fucked
I
up
didn't
like
know
that.
that.
I remember.
That's
Oh,
nasty.
Ultimate
man.
is weird. Ultimate
Wait, wait,
Hulk
Good
was
Silver's
doing people and shitting out body parts.
so funny, dude.
I've read some of those issues. Those were fucked up.
Dude, like it's really bad. And the craziest thing about it is Jeff Loeb wrote that. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, like Long
I know he
Halloween. You know, he's written some of the greatest Batman stories of all time.
Right.
And he also
That's
wrote
nasty,
Ultimates
dog.
3.
That's just disgusting.
It's just crazy.
Well,
And that-
I mean, remember that is the entire
That's funny as
the
shit,
entire
dude.
Ultimates universe was just wild to begin
yeah, you started off with the Hulk being a cannibal too.
with. Yeah, you know,
And then
Was
in
he
this,
also stalking someone as Bruce Banner?
yes, oh, fuck, I can't remember. It was fucking hilarious because he said he was gonna fucking eat Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, Freddie Prinze
Yes,
Jr. was
yes,
involved in
went-
this shit.
because Betty started cheating on him with Freddie.
Yeah.
Prinze Jr., and then Hulk went
wow.
wild and destroyed half
damn.
of New York over that shit.
That is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
He pissed the Hawk off. He's like, "I'm gonna
and
eat you."
remember, you know,
Was a Mike
Wolverine
Tyson.
started banging Jean Grey, and Jean Grey was a fucking teenager at that version of
Who started banging Jean Grey?
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
And she was a teenage girl in Ultimates when this
Man,
happened.
everybody's a teenager to Wolverine. He's damn near 100.
So, yeah, no, but she was a teenager. She was,
Yeah.
No,
she
I'm
was
with
like
you.
17.
I'm just talking junk.
You know,
That's so
'Cause
fucking
technically-
funny, dude.
Technically, what? He was 60 or 70 years old. In
he
the
could be
animated
100. No one
cartoon?
really knows. Like 100. He's over 100,
Oh,
I think.
God.
Like, bro. And he was in love with Jean, who was technically in her early 20s.
Let me find out.
Yeah, but she was at least old enough to have a drink.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, though.
1000%.
But for some reason, I don't know. It kind of doesn't shock me that Wolverine would be like a pedophile, but at the same time,
Hey, man, y'all gonna get up off my mans and them, dog. Y'all gonna get up off
Hey,
Wolverine.
Wolverine is my favorite superhero. So
he's my favorite X-Men.
Yo,
now. So
so
It is.
I guess he was supposed to be born in 1845. So that makes sense because he fights in the Civil War. So he's about 10.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
He was about 20 there.
Holy shit.
So yeah, that makes sense. 1845.
Damn.
So he'd be almost 200 right now.
Big old
That's insane,
Wolverine.
dude. God damn. That's one old motherfucker. Holy shit.
Forever.
And the rumor has it he's gonna show up in the new Captain America movie.
Yeah, and Omega Red was supposed to be in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, there's so
I
many
can't pay attention
rumors.
to these rumors anymore. Storm
Well-
was supposed to be in Black Panther 2, and
I know,
remember
so-
that one.
Well, no,
Yeah.
originally that was supposed to be the case before Chadwick.
Well, I know he's
died.
gonna. They confirmed that he's definitely gonna be in the next Deadpool movie.
Well, yeah, he
he's
confirmed.
definitely-
Yeah, that's confirmed, right? Okay, so
but,
he's kinda,
but
That's
again,
Hugh Jackman.
it's not going to be
you know.
the Wolverine that we're going to get for the X-Men. No, this is
Yeah, it's
Hugh.
an
This
Oh
is-
no, this
this
is old school.
This
Yeah,
is Hugh Jackman's
right. Kind of like his swan song, his farewell.
to come back
Yeah.
and do this.
Well, he said he would only do it if he thought it was
Worth it.
worth
Yeah.
it, and I think he wanted to do
And-
it. So
I think if you don't throw the Hulk in there at some point for that fight, you're missing a huge thing you're really missing the right kind of fan service that the fans want.
Dude,
Wow.
Because even no matter how-
Hawk?
It was on
Lavin?
Underpowered Hulk.
Are they able to even cast another Hawk?
And they could.
Oh, you can put this Deadpool is supposed to be part of this MCU now, so you
Yeah,
can
he
put
is.
Ruffalo
Yep.
in there.
You can
Why
put
not just
Ruffalo.
bring
You're
him
gonna
back
have
Edward
to connect
Norton
it
for a
somehow.
scene? Yeah.
You're gonna have to connect it somehow. So
No, I agree. Yeah, that's
Deadpool's
true.
supposed to be part of the MCU going forward.
This is
Yeah.
the one movie I am just so curious how they're going to handle this since they're switching to Disney.
Yes,
Like, this-
Well,
this
they
is-
did. Yeah,
but
Disney.
there's
They
different
said they were
kinds of
messing with
rated
it.
R though, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
There are different kinds of rated R movies.
They
Yeah,
said they
but
were going to leave
Disney
it
is
alone.
own Miramax.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
I
Disney.
Remember, Deadpool was jerking off with a stuffed unicorn in his hand. You're not going to see that.
You're not
You
going to
know
get that
now.
far.
You're not going to get that from this new Deadpool, though.
It's so funny.
You're not going to get.
He picked the one dirtiest fucking. Well, I don't even know that was the dirtiest thing.
But you're not going to get the calendar fucking scene of with him and what's her name. You're not going to get that anymore.
No, you won't.
You know,
More
and that's fine. And that's fine. You know, this you can still do. You're still saying you're going to give me an R-rated Deadpool. Okay, that's fine. You know,
Yeah,
just
but
know that
hilarious.
there's certain
Disney
things
put
you might not
those
get.
same ones up on Disney Plus. So the fact that they are allowing it to be seen on their platform, I don't put it past Disney to allow some raunchiness though.
Some,
Yeah.
but there's an extent. There is
I
an
think
extent.
even Disney's going to be like, no, we're not doing calendar masturbation scenes.
No, not that. But
Stuffed
like
unicorns
they'll go.
in this
They'll do
Stuffed
some stuff.
unicorns.
They'll let something happen.
Stuffed
Oh,
Those
just
movies
get
are
it. You're
good.
gonna get something. But I'm with Wolf. I'm very curious to see how far they're gonna let the envelope push.
It's
on this.
not. I don't think it's going to be produced under Disney's name. Okay,
No,
No.
they're gonna put it. They're gonna put it under Searchlight Pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure they'll do something. Make it separate it a little bit from the.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
You know,
Ryan
but-
Reynolds is still helping produce, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I think.
Oh shit!
You know, I think they're gonna leave it alone for
Samuel.
but I think
What's
they'll tone
up, man?
I think it'll be toned down some.
Y'all are dumb if you think this is Sam. I got tired of typing.
Oh, you fucking.
Ew, motherfucker! What's up, man? How you doing, Bubba?
What's up?
I knew it wasn't Sam because you weren't making babies right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's way past Sam's bedtime.
It's something like all the mother knows how to do is fucking breed. God
Sam,
damn.
leave that woman alone.
I know.
I'm the only person in the chat
Stop.
squad typing y'all. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might as well.
Stop touching. Oh my god.
Sorry, we have 0 viewers now.
All viewers came in here.
But
Fuck 'em.
I am very, very curious and interested for the Deadpool.
Same.
I am too. I'm
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy Jackman came back for the one movie.
Yeah.
yeah, and I agree with you guys. I'm kind of curious to see how far they're going to let him go. That's what I want to
was
know.
touching
You know,
on it. There's a huge difference between an R and a hard R.
That's
Those-
true.
those
That's a good
Deadpools
point.
Are hard
But
R's.
Like you gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta think, like Disney has owned Miramax, and all the Tarantino shit has been through.
Yeah,
Good
Yeah,
point.
This is different.
But Tarantino
This is their
trying to
comic
tie
book.
into their kid stuff. Yeah.
this is their comic book movie line. Disney MCU. It is like the biggest thing Disney got going for it over the last some odd
Right.
years. So it's tied into this. It's just like I said. We're gonna see how much you're not gonna see Deadpool jerking off. I'm telling you now. And
Yeah,
if you do, I will
yeah.
give every single one of you on this panel $20 if I'm
The
wrong.
No,
difference-
no.
And
I-
I'm saying it right here.
The difference between a PG-13 and an R is one lit cigarette being smoked and saying "fuck" twice.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
all they have to do to make it a rated R movie.
It's
That's
true.
true.
That bomb.
I think they're gonna let him do it, but he's gonna hold a Mickey Mouse doll this time.
I 1,000%.
Oh my god, I will
Never.
fucking love
They
that.
would never ever let him disrespect Mickey Mouse like that. Never.
No, I know.
But
I know. That'd be funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
I agree with you guys.
It'd be
They'll definitely
hilarious. All right, Ricky
tone
said
that down.
in the chat, Ricky, you were talking about the 181 fight.
Yeah, the Hulk. When y'all were talking about the Hulk Wolverine fight, man, I want to see that shit on screen.
Yeah, you know
How
what
cool
they're
would
gonna
that
do in the
be?
You know what they're gonna do in the Deadpool movie?
Mm.
They're gonna add Deadpool to the fight and change the Wendigo out for Mickey Mouse.
Oh god. damn it. Nick, I'm gonna cancel you from your own show, dude. I'm gonna cancel you from your own show, man.
That is so fucking funny, dude. Oh,
I am.
If anything, it would be in that Deadpool movie. They would have Hugh Jackman, and they would purposely bring back like the Ang Lee Hulk, the one that everybody hates or some trash, to make him do it just as like a gag. It would be something like that.
I am in the minority of people that did not love the last Logan movie.
I didn't love it.
I loved it.
There was too much I felt they got wrong.
Yep.
Especially when it came to X-23. I don't want to get into it again.
Well,
but they totally fucking destroyed everything about who she should have been.
Yep, she was supposed to. First one, she made her too young.
And I have all it had nothing to do. No, she wasn't too young. No,
dude, she was like a little girl.
She was 12 years old when she was killing.
Yeah, but
people.
she wasn't 12 in that movie. She was younger than 12 in that movie.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Dude, she was like 9, dude.
No, she was. And dude, she was in a. They
No
trained her
way.
as an assassin, as an infant.
I know.
So,
It
doesn't matter.
And
that was the key of it all. She was so young they could get her into places, and people would hire her out to fucking.
But I didn't think she was that young. But maybe
my 13-year-old is bigger than you, Russ. I mean, it's hard to say that she fucking looks like.
But I'm hoping this is
Jesus
a better,
Christ.
a more enjoyable swan song for Hugh Jackman than the last one was.
I mean, I don't even want to see Hugh Jackman anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I've always hated Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Like
you're out of your mind, really? You've hated him as Wolverine.
Yep.
Who else would you? Who else? Would, okay. Who else would you have play the role?
He could be Wolverine. Then I can be Superman. All you gotta do is slap some tights on me. Call me Superman because I look just like Superman from the comics, just like he looks like Wolverine.
You know the two people that they cast before Hugh Jackman that ended up turning down the role?
Who?
The first one, their very first and most wanted pick was Dougray Scott. That Scottish dude that was in Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah, the bad guy.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
motherfucker too.
Really?
He gave up being Wolverine for that movie.
Well,
the next person.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The next person that was cast was Glenn Danzig.
From the group Danzig? The lead singer of Danzig?
Mother!
Danzig
Watch
was
what
cast,
you say.
and I believe there was a point during that time that he got sick. And they had to cast Hugh Jackman. He was like the third person in the role.
Damn.
The number one pick for Sabretooth was Kevin Nash.
Oh God!
That would have been a decent one.
No, and no.
He would have been better than Tyler Mane.
Yeah,
he's a better actor than Tyler Mane.
Both he didn't speak, so they didn't matter. It really didn't matter that first fucking one. Sabretooth had like 3 lines in that first movie. So
yeah,
you didn't nail the look right for the first.
If they had Kevin Nash in the role, it could have been a meteor role.
I don't know.
You know where I'm going with this. So
he thought Hugh Jackman.
I know
good.
wrestlers are not good. Wrestlers are not good actors, but I would say in comedy, Kevin Nash is pretty damn good.
Okay, again, I don't need it to be a comedy. So again, you're not
That's
helping
true.
your point with
That's
me,
true.
so.
That's true.
Yeah, it's maybe you're right. If it's a comedy, maybe he would have been good at it.
But he
shouldn't be a comedy.
He's been in good little parts too, like in John Wick when he was the bouncer. You know, he can do things like that.
Maybe he could have done the first one because the first X-Men movie, Sabretooth didn't talk. He had like 3 lines, if you remember. Like he barely spoke in that movie. So your acting prowess didn't count. He just looked horrible. He looked like a fucking, I don't know. He looked like a fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
Like homeless dude. A homeless dude living under fucking the bridge.
It was like they did Rob Zombie's job of fucking putting Tyler Mane into looking like fucking Michael Myers in the X-Men movie.
Like I don't know what it was. Like he looked like, I don't know. It was just a bad look.
Degenerate. That's the best thing ever. A degenerate.
It was a bad look.
It wasn't a good look.
And the second one wasn't good either.
with fucking Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like Liev Schreiber though.
So do I.
Yeah.
It just, and again, this isn't.
True.
I don't blame. I don't. I have. Most of you have heard. I have huge issues with these X-Men movies in general.
Yep.
But I don't blame
Seriously?
any of the actors though for how it turned out.
Nope.
It was the stories that were told.
Yep.
It was the stories and the writing that they did.
And real
I think
quick,
all the castings, for the most part, that except, and I hate to say it, I think Halle Berry was one of the few misses for casting. And I love Halle Berry. I just don't.
Bassett from the jump.
I still think Bassett was too old.
No, at that point.
Yeah, still at that point.
No, bruh, that was 25 years ago.
Yeah,
She still looks like she's 25 now.
No, she don't. Stop.
Yeah,
she looks good. She
her.
looks good. She don't look 25.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I think she could have pulled it off.
I don't know. I don't think she could have back then, but maybe not. Make up everything. Who knows?
Yeah.
Now, Eric B was trying to ask me a question, and he also just answered it himself. You just answered it yourself and didn't even realize it. Why didn't I like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine? The same reason why you didn't like Liev Schreiber as the Sabretooth. He's not my Wolverine. He's 6'2" and skinny.
They don't matter.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought the way they cut the movie.
It wasn't his acting. It's how he looked. He does not look like Wolverine.
I think the way they did the movie, you could.
I'm again. This is number 3 of me agreeing with Burgers tonight, and that's like that means I gotta go. This is the 3rd time we've agreed tonight.
I just think they could shoot the movie where his height doesn't matter.
I think
I have
he
no
was
problem with his
perfect.
portrayal.
Me too.
Wolverine.
Even the look they gave him.
Nope.
You're crazy. I thought he looked great.
In every sense of the word, bro.
If I have one complaint, it's the lack of an Aussie accent. That's the only complaint I have.
And he could have given it.
But that wasn't that bad. I can deal with that.
He's fine, even though he's literally like a foot and a half taller than what the character should be.
He's not a foot and a half taller.
He's
it's
3
ridiculous.
feet skinnier than what he should be. So then let's just
what?
cast Warwick Davis as
That dude was ripped.
Bar in the next movie.
Yeah,
He
but he's right. Like
He was
Wolverine's
few
body
movies.
type is not Hugh Jackman.
No, well, it's
No
not. But,
human
but,
being's body type is Wolverine.
Thank
You can't pull
Somebody
that
tell
off at
the
5'2", fucking 300 pounds of muscle. Show me one
You can't.
5'2", 300 pound muscle bound dude out there. They don't
It's
exist.
super hard to pull that
You
off,
can't do
bro.
it. You can't do it. You cannot
But
do it unless you see
There are
behind his
people.
body.
There are people that maybe could not have done the performance that Hugh Jackman could have done, but if cast, they would have looked more like Wolverine.
Which is what I said. He did a great job portraying him. He did not look like him. That is literally what I'm saying.
I thought he looked
I'm
a
not-
lot
I'm
like
not
him.
gonna-
Whatever.
You might have been able to nail a better look, but then would you have taken a horrible acting performance over a better look?
Right.
No, I did not
He
say
did
any of
do
that.
very
I said he
well.
did not look like Wolverine. That's literally what I've said from Jump Street. Y'all just want me to just jump me and tell me I'm wrong. I've literally said he just.
No, I don't think you're
No, we
wrong.
don't
You're-
say-
you have
I'm saying
you
you
have your
don't agree.
opinion.
Saying we don't agree.
Yeah, I just
and
don't
saying
agree
you're
with you.
wrong.
I mean,
are
I'm not
two
wrong for your
different-
He
opinion.
did a good
I just
job
don't agree with
portraying
you.
him. I thought
And
he
my
did a good
question
job acting
was, okay, if you would have nailed someone who had a better look, would you have traded that for a worse acting performance?
him. No, I
Would
don't
you
think
have
so.
preferred that?
No,
Would you have preferred that?
no.
So then, who should have done?
I wouldn't have
So
made
you're looking at-
Wolverine. I wouldn't have made Wolverine of the whole. I wouldn't have made Wolverine the center of the whole entire movie thing either.
Well, that's
They
a whole
didn't.
different story.
CGI.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was only the
literally
center of
He's
the second one,
Every X-Men movie.
but he's in it. But he's not
No.
the center of them.
The first one he was not the center. As a matter, you can argue Rogue was.
He was the
Rogue
center.
was the center,
starting piece.
He was the center of the second one,
Yeah.
and the
In
third
Days of
one
Future
was Jean Grey.
Right.
What third?
Then you get First Class. He wasn't even in First Class.
Past.
And the center of all those movies became
in First
fucking
Class.
Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence.
He had a one scene in First Class when they when they
when he was at the bar
to-
and told him to fuck
You
off.
don't, you
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Let's just all right. Let's semantics again. He
What I'm
was-
saying is he's been in every X-Men movie. He's not the center of the story, but he's
Yeah.
the driving point that they used for selling stuff.
But he's
He's
an X-Men. He
he's
should
a
be in
pop.
an X-Men
Exactly.
movie.
Like what's X-Men without Wolverine?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Well,
Exactly.
the
What
thing
X-Men
is
without
also
Gambit?
is
Still have
also
Dynamics
because
without one trash
him and
time.
Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen weren't recast. I mean, that's the center of the X-Men.
No.
I enjoyed him a lot
Because-
I hated him. I hated everything
really
after
wish-
2. After X2, I hated everything.
See, I
No,
like
I
the young.
enjoyed
I like the
him
young
a
ones,
lot.
except for Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix was trash.
Yeah. I like the young ones, except for that last one.
Again, I think the castings for those movies were great. Fassbender was great. McAvoy was
Yep.
great.
Yeah,
I
That's
love
what
the
it was.
castings that they've done in all of them. Again, but I just
The
don't like their stories, the execution.
I
That apocalypse was a fucking abomination. Like
great and again great actor,
great
bad
actor,
situation.
looked like that dude from Power Rangers.
But I'll tell you right now, I would fucking pay
So
mad
funny.
money to see a whole fucking movie with fucking Michael Fassbender as Magneto hunting Nazis. Because
Me
him
too.
killing those dudes with the fucking
Yeah.
coin and shit,
Was great.
that was fucking quality cinema.
You know,
That was so awesome.
Even Jennifer
Bar
Lawrence.
scene?
Even Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique was a good casting. My issue with that was they made her too much of a focal point in that second run of movies, and that's what bothered me. It's fucking Mystique. Stop.
Yeah.
You were cashing in on the
Yeah,
popularity of Jennifer Lawrence.
I completely
That's
agree
all
with
you
you.
were.
I
That's what
totally
you were
agree
doing.
with you on that. You're right.
Yep.
You know,
You were
I
spot
You're
even like
absolutely
Sophie
right.
Turner. I even like Sophie Turner as Jean Grey.
Yep.
But they
I
were
thought that
also
was a great
cashing in
casting.
on that too,
Yeah, well, yeah,
because she
came
was
from
big for Game of Thrones.
and
Yeah.
she's a redhead, and so
Yep,
you take the
yep.
new actress. That's fine. That's fine. And you
Sure.
told the story, but see, a Dark Phoenix story is a central story to the X-Men.
Right.
Mystique
Yeah, and
being
they
your
messed
central
it up
point of anything
twice.
is just really not.
No, it's
what,
not.
you
It
know,
makes no
it's not the
sense.
iconic story.
Can we
like
talk
Yeah.
about
Phoenix
that?
was.
Like, how do you
Phoenix
mess
story
that
was.
story up twice?
Twice.
You had two
Twice.
chances to do the Dark Phoenix,
They
and
found
it's
a way.
Great
Mm-hmm.
freaking, by
It's
far,
'cause
it's
they
probably
keep
their
trying to-
most iconic run for the X-Men to date. The Death of Jean Grey and the Rise of the Phoenix is probably their iconic story, most iconic story, and you mess it up twice.
Yep.
Well, it's because they keep trying to reinvent the wheel. The story was fine how it was. Quit trying to change it to fit
And what's
into
his
something
name?
weird.
What's his name as No, I'm sorry. Was it Eric Roberts?
No,
Kevin
you're talking
Roberts?
Kevin
no, you're
Bacon.
talking Kevin Bacon.
Bacon. That was a
Yeah,
miss.
yeah.
That was a miss.
Shaw.
That was a miss. That was a Mrs. Shaw. He was a Mrs. Shaw. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And
1000%.
Emma, the girl who played Emma, got no screen time. Like barely was just background.
She was killing it when she was on screen, though.
No, it's a lot of that was there was a lot of miscasting done. There was a lot of problems
don't-
with those Fox movies. A lot.
I don't
I give it that,
agree
but
with the miscasting. I
Yeah,
gotta
you know.
agree with- I
Casted
think
a
they
lot of
casted
All right.
really well.
I don't know. I don't think the Kevin Bacon for that
Well,
Shaw was
talking
good.
one.
and
We're talking that's one. out of-
That's one. There's I didn't care for Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. I didn't.
I don't think it was. I think she was fine.
Yeah.
I
I
guess
just
she was
think
a background character. It
I don't. I
would've
just
been
think them
guess,
focusing
maybe-
the story on her was the problem.
Yeah, maybe that's why I didn't like it, because I felt like they gave her
Yeah,
too much
it was
screen
too
time
much
too.
of
She
a-
she did a good
Um,
job. She did a good
maybe
job.
you're right.
Nah, he's the big X-Men guy. Did they
Um,
retcon the whole Mystique being the mother of Nightcrawler storyline? Like, did they get rid of that?
Not in the comics.
No,
Okay.
And
That's
what's his
one
name?
thing that bothered me was the fact that they were like the same
Azazel's his father.
age.
Yeah. That's still, I
Okay.
believe, comic canon.
Because that one kind of bothered me.
Yo,
Like,
that's
how
another
is
one
that
that
the
got
same
around was
thing?
Mystique.
Oh yeah, yes she did.
Wait, who'd you say was his daddy?
Azazel.
Azazel,
Azazel.
the demon guy.
I
in the
thought
Hellfire
Sabretooth
Club?
was his dad.
No,
No, Sabretooth was Graydon Creed's father with
Yeah.
Mystique.
And then Magneto was supposed to be Scarlet Witches, and Quicksilver's dead.
Yeah, they
that's
retconned
right.
that,
It was
and then I don't know if they
written
fixed that. I don't know if they ever re-retconned that a third time.
Like it's so confusing.
Yeah,
'Cause, like,
I couldn't keep up.
In the current X-Men books, they have like Polaris and Wanda interacting, and they act like they're sisters, but you can't tell if they're like just being friendly or what the fuck's going on. Quicksilver hasn't been around in a long time.
When it comes to X-Men comics, I'm kind of like Walt, man. I'm stuck in the '90s. I didn't get really far.
They were still the best. Like,
the
it's
90s is where it was
after. I think it all went down after Avengers vs. X-Men. It's been downhill ever since.
Which one?
I think like
Avengers
the
versus
end of the
X-Men.
80s was good.
Okay.
The Claremont years were
Claremont
good.
runs,
years were good. And then the Avengers versus X-Men, that story was epic. I just bought Avengers, X-Men, and Eternals 2 days ago. So
Judgment.
I'm that Judgment. Yep. I want to see what that's about.
The Phoenix when it after the end of the Phoenix 5 and all that, it's just been downhill ever since.
That was crazy, man.
This
that
whole
was gifted to me, dude. That's probably one of the best comic book gifts I've ever received in my life. That was a very good story.
Oh man.
Very, very, very good.
So I play a role playing game every Tuesday with the same group of guys. We either play D&D or right now we're switching off between D&D and DC superheroes.
Yeah.
And
that's the Clicks one?
Huh?
That's the Clicks one?
No, it's just like D&D except just like different dice you roll.
Okay.
So like you make your own character and you interact in the DC universe.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about running these fools through because none of them have ever read it. The original Infinity Gauntlet from Marvel Comics.
That's a good one. And you can get the trade paperback for like $39.
Yeah,
and you can
and just
like each and every one of them are probably like $25 to $39 now because there was Infinity Crisis, Infinity War, or something else.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, there was
War,
Crisis,
yeah.
And Crusade. Yeah,
Crusade. Yeah.
See, like, and that was the big giveaway in that Guardians of the Galaxy movie, the second one with the Golden Lady, because everybody knew that she was either Kismet or her.
Mm-hmm.
And her was the one from Infinity Crusade.
Right.
Yeah.
And now you're getting your.
We're gonna get Adam.
Yep. Now you're getting Adam. Even I know you're not excited about it.
He looks rough, man.
He looks real rough.
I thought he looked good, man. I'm just not happy that they didn't bring him in during the Infinity
sooner.
War.
He should have been. I don't know what that was about, but.
Because he was integral to that story.
I will say the fucking High Evolutionary looks better than Warlock does.
Mm-hmm. Kang looks better than Warlock did.
Hold up. I just read something. So you guys know Joe Manganiello is a big D&D guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He's bringing the what's it? The Dragonlance TV to TV. The D&D Dragonlance. I didn't know that.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Well, for me, I love those books.
Happy for all those who care.
It's gonna be, dude, like the thing about it is, it's gonna God, with him involved because he cares. It's gonna be another good fantasy animated thing on TV.
It's gonna be animated.
I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm reading now. TV Dragonlance.
Because I remember like season 1 of Witcher, like everybody was on it because Henry Cavill was such a huge Witcher fan. It was going to be awesome. And then season 2 took a big divergent. And now it's all kinds of jacked up. Yep.
That dude said, let me fix
live
it.
action. Live action. No, it's going to be live action.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So you're looking at something like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings.
D&D.
Coming to the TV show.
That TV show, speaking of Lord of the Rings, that Rings of
I
Power
enjoyed
was
it.
amazing.
I enjoyed it.
I still haven't gone. I
And it
keep
was
forgetting to go
going
back
on
and
at the
watch it.
same time as House of Dragon. Like it was just good
Yeah.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
But to me,
Really
man,
good.
House of the Dragons like blew it out of the water.
House of Dragon was amazing.
I could not get into Lord of the Rings. Maybe because
Well, I
it
think
was
it's because
the
you
same
have
time.
more drama. Like drama is attractive. It's sexy. So it was more drama
Yeah.
going on with House of Dragon, but just pure driven story. I thought was the writing was really good on Rings of Power. And the
It
setup,
started
I thought,
off
was pretty
slow for me.
That's
but
the
then
problem
It
with
really,
It did.
it got really good.
It
I
did.
had
'Cause
never
you
made
got to
it
build
past
the world
episode
out.
2.
Yeah, no,
and I meant to go back after they finished it, and I just haven't. I keep
I'm
forgetting.
not arguing. Like I love this. I love the series. I'm looking forward
But
to
it
next
definitely
season.
started slow. You're right. They just had to build it out, and anything they have to build out, it just takes a while to get there. But when they got to the shits, woo,
But I think that was the problem. That week by week is what put me out. They should have just dumped the whole thing out and let you power through those first
I
few
started
slow
it
ones.
late.
Only Netflix
Thank
does
God I
that, man.
did.
Only Netflix does that.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying I keep forgetting to go back to it now because it put a
I
bad
got
taste
you.
in my mouth.
You lost
Yeah.
time on it.
Yeah, I was literally week to week, so I watched the first one and I was like, okay, well, the second one will be faster. And I fell asleep
Man,
halfway through the second one and just never went back.
when is
That was
Invincible
me.
coming
Like,
back?
And I kept hearing how awesome it got, and I keep meaning to. I just keep forgetting to.
let me find out for you, dude. I'm
Dude,
already
I
That's
need that
fucking
show back,
exciting.
bro. That thing was good. It's not much animated cartoons that's adult centered that are that good.
Well, I'm not
technically
big.
Bad Batch isn't.
I'm not big into that. What are they? Fantasy stuff. I'm not. That's not. It's not. I don't dislike it. It's just not my bag. Like I'm not.
It's just not. Yeah, it's just not your genre, right? Not your
Like
thing, really. Yeah.
like book wise, I'll read the fuck out of them. I've
well,
read the trilogy of Lord of the Rings multiple times. I have a big hardback here at the house, but it's just it's never been. I've never been a
Look at the
D&D
brain on this
player.
guy.
I've never. Yeah. Don't.
The
be
only
fooled.
thing I'm seeing for
I'm
Invincible
a
2 is just later this year.
and like
Yeah.
the shows, but I will have to give EE a little bit of credit that he got me into that the cartoon, the
Vox Machina.
Vox Machina.
Vox Machina.
Let me tell you how much I love that fucking show. Like,
Burgess, you up on that yet?
Show.
Nope. Don't shoot me.
Dude.
Don't watch it. You can't watch it with the kids. It ain't that kind of cartoon.
Yeah,
It ain't that kind of cartoon. But it is, dude. I'm telling you, you said you love that Lord of the Rings thing. But with the capabilities of it's a cartoon, so they can take it to that extreme, kind of like with comics that you can't do in real life.
It's the same people who did The Boys, right? Like they produce it.
It's the same people that actually do Critical Role. It's the same actors doing the characters in the show.
Yeah, it's good.
Look, how I can explain. If you took a bunch of fucking assholes like us and put us in that setting, that's what you get with fucking Vox Machina.
Yeah.
From the ball busting with each other to
they were.
It's just I don't know how to. It's a wild fucking show.
I don't think I've ever heard a show described like that, but I might go ahead and start it next week.
Dude, it's about perfect. When you watch it, you're gonna come back and be like, "Damn, EE was right on that one, man."
From the open, look, you're gonna see the opening episode, and with those first 10 minutes, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
Glowing blue titties. That's all you need to know. You're gonna be in it.
Yeah. I mean, you got Scanling, who's a horny little guy, and I don't know. All right, man.
Scanlon's my man.
He's my favorite character on the show. I love him, man. He's great.
Dude, Grog was so much better in season 2 too.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Did they just finish season 2?
Yeah, it's all out.
I mean, Scanlon tries to bang his daughter. That's bad.
No,
that's wild.
Well, he
didn't know it was his daughter.
Yeah,
come on, man, you can't spoil that shit. We just said he ain't seen it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good, man. I'll watch it. People spoil
That's all right
for me too, and I still enjoyed it. It's all good.
Yeah. It's funny. You'll enjoy that.
It's a good one. But like watch it when you have a chance to pay attention because you're gonna spend half the time laughing, like with tears in your eyes. Like
this is exciting news for someone like me to see this book series try to get a live action.
Is that the one that they always had the books like at the store where they had like that red banner across the top?
Dragonlance,
Like,
yes.
Yeah, red and
Okay.
gold.
I know the books. I remember the book
Mhm.
covers. Like I can picture
They
them.
did an animated movie years and years ago for the first book, and that was it.
Yeah.
I think Kiefer Sutherland was one of the voice actors.
Kiefer. What's y'all? Speaking of Kiefer, what's your favorite movie from him?
Lost Boys. Lost Boys or Flatliners?
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
go. For
Flatliners, I think I liked better than Lost Boys.
I don't
Flatliners
know.
was really good.
Lost Boys is like
Flatliners
it's
was
just
good, but Lost
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 Boys
Boys
is
is
good,
like a classic for me, man.
but Flatliners was just fucking a crazy movie, dude.
Yeah, Flatliners.
I also-
good, man.
I think he was in. Wasn't he in Sleepers? Wasn't he in that one too?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think he was. I thought that was Emilio in Sleepers. Let me pull it up.
yeah.
I have Sleepers in here. I'd have to go look.
I mean,
thought
he was also
one
in
of
Stand By Me as a side
Yeah.
character, and I love
Yeah,
that movie too.
the
but-
Psycho brother. Yeah.
Mhm.
Young Guns.
Young. There you go. That's it.
Fire.
Young Guns
sorry,
was
there you
really
go.
good. Young
Young
Guns
Guns.
was fire.
Young Guns,
So,
the first
yeah.
one and second one are like
Yeah.
two of some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I watch them religiously.
Yeah, he was in.
But because of
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland, he's asking what's your favorite Kiefer Sutherland.
Well, he's a big
He's a
character
major
that,
character in Young
Doc.
Guns.
That's
Yeah.
Doc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doc
I know.
was one of the
Movie-
survivors. So
Yo, a movie that I jammed with was that damn Three Musketeers movie that he was in.
Yep.
yes.
With Chris O'Donnell and-
Yep. Dude, A Few
Yeah.
Good Men.
Few Good Men was a good movie.
Yeah, that's true. Few Good Men was awesome too. Yeah.
What one's up for me?
I think
I'm
he was
still-
asleep
I'm
on his
still
performance
sticking
in
with it.
that.
Oh wait, A Few Good Men was the movie with Jack Nicholson and
Yeah.
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 Another
that had a hell of a
good
cast in
movie
it.
he was in A Time to Kill.
Time to Kill. Yep.
Yeah,
That
you're
was a
right.
real-
I mean, he wasn't
the-
shit in that
He
movie.
wasn't the main guy, but that was a really
Yeah.
good movie. He was in.
Matthew McConaughey's first big movie.
Yeah, old man.
It's awesome, dude. Shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's, I used to be a
Keith-
huge John Grisham guy, and that
That
was
Keither been
that
in some
was
good
great.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
I
But,
love
he
Grisham
didn't-
books
he didn't
too, man.
carry- He didn't really carry A Time to Kill, so I can't.
No,
even
no,
give
no,
him
no.
credit for that movie.
But
But
it was
a good movie.
It was a really good movie that he was in.
I'm still sticking with Lost Boys or Flatliners.
I think it's got to be Young Guns. It's got to be Young Guns.
Young
Yeah,
Guns
for-
is
I-
up there.
I think
Gotta
my
be-
name-
For me, it's between Young Guns and Flatliners. I'd probably say Young Guns. I think Young Guns. Yeah, and Lost Boys was good
I
too.
think-
Anyway,
Lost
I think
Boys.
for some nostalgia purposes, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Lost Boys, man. Like I just watched it. Excuse me, I just watched it again the other day. It's on Tubi TV.
Yeah.
That movie
I
man.
still love
holds
that
up.
part.
Oh,
that
yeah.
singing of the Ten Commandments. That shit still creeps me out to this fucking day, dude. That song.
Yep.
Oh,
Thou shalt
Shall
not
not
steal.
dude.
Yeah,
That shit creeps me the fuck out, man.
Oh,
Man,
man.
that movie's dope.
Really good, really good movie.
But now and then another one. See, I tie a lot of stuff to music. I loved in that the Three Musketeers you were talking about, that All for One song when it was like Sting and Bryan Adams and
Yeah, yeah.
Stewart singing it. Yeah.
And
yeah.
that Bryan
That's
Adams
good.
dude had a run in the 90s with that fucking Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that Robin
he
Hood
was-
movie is also one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
fucking love that movie.
Yeah.
The
With
Kevin with Kevin Costner, right?
Mhm.
The Prince of Thieves. Yeah, that's really good.
and Morgan Freeman.
Fucking
Yep.
Alan Rickman ripped
Yep.
scenes.
He
in that
was
movie.
so good in that movie. Alan Rickman was amazing in that movie.
Yeah.
He was incredible.
So you were talking about the Bryan Adams run. You left out my favorite one from him was Don Juan DeMarco's Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman?
Oh,
yeah. You're right. That's a really good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I think forget me. What dude was like? He was pounding out the
In the
The-
90s, the soundtrack
yeah.
song. Yeah.
the soundtrack songs big time. Jesus Christ, man.
Please release me.
No,
That
please
one?
forgive me. Please forgive me.
Oh, was it?
Yes, I
Yeah.
promise you. Please forgive me.
Some shit. God damn it.
Like it's in your playlist.
I 1000% have him on an iPod. And I got
Nice.
4 maxed out iPods. I got a PC in here with 25,000 songs downloaded on it. I got everything you could think of. Yeah. Music
Sweet,
is a
dude.
thing for me.
That's me. I
So he
used to
was in the
love
new
movies with good
Flatliners, huh?
soundtracks.
I didn't know he was in the new Flatliners.
I didn't see the
remake.
new one. I'm
Me
talking about the
neither.
old
He's
one.
in it too. He's
Yeah, I
in the
haven't seen.
know
remake.
there was
I
a new
haven't
one.
seen.
Yeah,
No,
they
was
did a remake.
Yeah, so is it a remake or is it a sequel?
It's a remake because he plays
Okay.
a different character, but he is.
Okay, I haven't watched it. I haven't seen the new one. Yeah,
I didn't
Me
know they
either.
made a new one. Huh? Pass.
he said pass.
Ellen Page. I'm sorry.
That's funny, dude.
Elliot
Fuck that
Page.
shit.
No, I think she was still
Yeah.
Ellen Page in that movie.
I don't remember, but you can't call her Ellen anymore. It's Elliot Page.
I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
If you're talking about what she was cast as, yeah, you can, because she was still Ellen Page in that movie.
Oh,
You can't
God.
retcon what she was in that movie.
Maybe it's time to go offline before they get that before someone says something that we don't mean to say.
1,000%
Fucking great.
I know,
dude.
but you understand. But you,
Taylor and Jenner did not
You're
win
treading,
gold
you're
medal.
treading.
First Jenner did.
Walking that
Ricky,
fine line.
Ricky, I
Goodbye.
don't have a
Goodbye.
banner for you like I do Russ. Okay?
About to get
Hit
them
the button.
I can
black
get
on
one,
Saturday
though.
nights,
It's like,
man.
that's not a woman. She got a penis.
All right, okay. Hit the button. Hit the
Damn it,
button.
Russ.
Here
Thank
we
you.
go.
That
Here we
wasn't
go.
me. That
Take
was
the
not
episode
me.
down. Take it
That
down.
was-
And with that, guys, it's been a great night. Let's go around and get some
This is
shout outs.
why-
Where you at?
This is why I keep my camera off and I never put my full name on here.
I didn't
shit.
say me. I don't know why they didn't call me Ricky
I'm
Post
gonna-
Show.
Oh, man.
God
Because
damn.
it's starting to head in that direction. So
Mhm.
She got
Let's not
wood.
go
She
there.
got wood.
Hey man,
I'm
this is a
out.
great Superman, man. I'm telling you, man. The Mayfex man is amazing.
I'm just making sure I get my little
It's
banner
the
across here before we go.
Listen, you know, that New Age Omega is fucking phenomenal.
Oh man,
Oh,
that thing
my
looks
goodness.
fire, bro. You got
That
yours
New
from
Age
shows?
Omega is fucking phenomenal. Yes.
Yeah, we were talking before we
a
popped on
segue.
live about
What a
the
segue.
fucking Select Apocalypse. I still love that thing.
Oh
too.
yes. He's fucking great. He's perfect.
You got
He is
yours in, right?
Fucking perfect. Yeah. They sent me my new one.
And
Yeah.
this motherfucker right here is an early,
Hudson.
even
Yeah.
with the fucked up hair, is
Gargoyles
an
line.
early fucking figure of the year
Killer.
for me.
Yeah.
It's killing it.
Eric,
As of right now, the Marvel Legends Spiral is figure of the year for me. To this
Eric
point.
B.
Yes,
It's a 6-arm
Nice.
thing, right?
That
That's
that
the 6-arm
Mayfix
one.
Superman, does he have the mullet?
No, this is the Snyderverse one. I got the
Oh, Snyderverse. Okay.
Okay.
Because I got like the DC icons, whatever, black suited Superman, but he doesn't have the mullet. And I'm like, I hate the mullet, but it's part of the look. It has
That's
to
a
be
miss.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
did they not include the mullet?
They did not. It's the suit all the way down, but he has the Superman hair.
I'm pretty sure the Resurrection suit on the Mayfex, he has a mullet.
Okay, that's the one I
it
need.
does.
Yeah.
I have
That's-
that one.
100%.
That's
And
the
that
one I
one's
need.
fire.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna do the whole
It's
range.
still out there, Ricky. You can get it for a decent price still.
Yeah.
And then they've already done what? They've done the Eradicator and Steel already.
No, they did Steel is coming, and they did Cyborg Superman.
And they did
haven't
Eradicator.
made, but if
They haven't done
no,
Eradicator.
if they do Eradicator, I'm going to go nuts.
Yeah,
Dude, you and
can't
me both.
wait
Give
to-
me
Yeah.
Cyborg and Eradicator. I'll be happy for the rest of the year.
because
I really would.
Exactly.
I have the other one.
Die.
Was it the
And
DC
Superboy
Universe
with
or
the
whatever?
leather coat,
Yep.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do an Eradicator. If they don't do Eradicator, man, that's a huge miss. But
They
I mean, they've already put out.
100% will. You can't do
Yeah.
the story and not do those two guys.
Yeah.
I agree, because look at the Hush line. They're filling that completely out. Hunters did drop. Nightwing
Exactly.
is supposed to be in a few months.
Yeah, they're going
I mean,
super
what a
deep on
time
the
to
Hush
be
line. They're
alive.
getting
They did it.
going way in the background.
They did a Ra's al Ghul, right?
Not
Or
in
is
the,
that coming?
They did one from the original Batman. I mean, Batman Begins, but they haven't done anything in the Hush line for Ra's. They haven't even done. I haven't even seen the Two-Face in that line.
The original DC Direct Hush fucking Rosh was my Ra's al Ghul in my collection for years.
It's Ross. Quit putting an H on there.
You shall do.
About to say
No
Ricky
H on his name.
Cornfield.
Actually,
I'll be in the cornfield saying his name right, so I'll be good with that.
All by your damn self.
Yeah, screaming into the void.
Nope.
Oh,
Listen to these idiots say his name wrong.
Oh man.
I gotta plug my fucking phone in this.
Yeah,
Yo,
God,
Stranger
right.
Things
Said it,
season
Roz.
4.5 this year, man. Or you think
I
you're gonna have
don't
to wait
know.
until next year for?
I'm trying to get this out to show you. All right,
and it's all EE's fault, by the way, that I even watched Stranger Things. The first one.
Hey, that's a fucking
Dude, it hasn't even
great
started
show.
filming yet.
what show?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
I blame
Yeah.
him and COVID.
It's supposed to
Because
start
if it wasn't COVID, I wouldn't have had the time to start it.
All right, so look, Eric,
May
you'll
or
forgive
June.
this.
Blame
Yes,
COVID for
Nice.
watching Tiger King.
Wait for it. Wait for it, though. Got Cyborg.
Nice.
Wait for it.
Mayfix, bro. Though.
Superboy in his little leather coat.
Nice.
Okay.
And our boy Eradicator.
Yeah, Eradicator is a must-have.
Now,
as soon as Mayfix drops him, I got
this is what I'm talking about. See? Black suit, resurrection suit, Superman.
Yeah.
That's
Look,
Razor
look.
Ramon.
Look, he got look, he got fresh fade. He got a fresh fade on him.
Yo,
They
I'm
messed
the
this
bad
one up.
guy.
They messed this one up.
That toy is
Hello
inaccurate.
I was
to the
mad.
bad guy.
I'm mad about this one.
Can't have it
But
all.
all
That's
these need to be
from-
replaced.
That's actually from, and I don't know if they did it from that, but it looks like the one from the movie, the cartoon movie that they came
Maybe.
out with. He
Well,
didn't
this
have
is.
a mullet.
I think this is older than that because this is the DC Icons ones from. A few
Yeah,
years
that's
ago.
way older.
Oh,
than
okay.
that.
That's way
Yeah.
older.
And I think
But-
he did have a mullet.
Yeah.
He did.
In the
comic.
original, that's what I'm
cartoon.
saying. I
Cartoon?
want one with a mullet.
I think in the cartoon he had a mullet too.
Oh, I didn't see it in a recent cartoon when he came back.
Someone
Nah,
look that
because
shit
they
up.
had that weird Superman with the no
I'm
underwear
done
and all
looking
that.
shit up for you.
Yeah.
It's fucking-
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get into those Mayfexes because Reign of the Superman is one of my favorite Superman stories.
Fuck yeah,
Even
dude.
McFarlane gave him a dang on.
We're not talking about fucking.
Your homeboy, man. You know you want it.
Oh, don't get him started.
You want it.
Definitely.
want it.
Nick, you definitely need to go off here now.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead.
But look, I'm gonna show you.
We're
Hey,
rolling almost 2.5
Say
hours.
goodbye to my
I'm gonna
little
show you
show.
Goodbye
I
to
have
everybody.
I have the novelization. You see it?
Oh,
Rain
yeah,
of
in the
the-
library.
I had the
Return of
first
Superman.
couple of 5 comics.
Yeah.
Is that a
Like
Alan
I've read
Bean
it so many
Foster
times. Look,
joint?
the cover came off of it.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll
Alright,
go
Nick,
ahead
take us
to
out,
unbroadcasted hangout. We've been going for almost 2.5 hours tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty strong performance, boys. I appreciate it.
Oh, real quick before you go,
Thank you for jumping on.
before you go, let me show it to you. I got to because Russ will want to see this because
What's
it's his
the
favorite. You ready?
Yeah, what you got?
You could have kept that.
Got his ass.
Why you got the nasty ass? Never mind. I don't know.
I got y'all. I got the one y'all need though. Original novelization, the old school novelization.
Nah, I don't need none of those, dog. I'm not reading a novel of a video game.
No. This is not. This was when the very first game came out. This is where they started the whole story about Sub-Zero having a brother and all that stuff was in this.
He's like,
Readings for tool. Get out of here.
yeah. Eric's like, fuck that reading the video game. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm about to go play this video game.
Hey,
tell me the story.
Ricky, we play video games with controllers, man. We don't read it, okay? We play it on the screen. We do it.
Yeah, I don't care. Everybody playing God of War is just playing a movie.
I'm gonna go get my Mountain Dew and
It is
Doritos
great,
now.
though.
Let's go play.
Yeah, take us offline. 'Cause we gotta talk about that.
I got the
This
God of the
And,
War
um,
books right here. I got the God of War books
And
right
Eric,
here.
I just put on Reign of the Superman, the cartoon, and fast forward it. I don't know if it's a mullet or not, but he definitely has the long hair.
Longer hair. Okay, good.
He definitely
He's
has
going-
long hair in the cartoon.
He
All
has
right, brothers and sisters of the
Country
congregation,
boy mullet.
it's time for us to go.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Felicia.
See you.
Good
I'm
night.
saying.
All right, peace, love, and hair grease. We're out.
That's funny.
I am